What up?
Roman Reigns is
Kyle, what's up with you here?
yep, it is starting the show, kicking the show off.
Okay, I'm never going back on nametest.com because apparently that site thinks I have a crush on Peter. What other news?
Oh, Chris Jericho's coming out first.
Chris Jericho right there.
What the fuck? He's not wearing an undershirt.
Raw reaction on Malik's channel, Kyle.
I know. I saw. I mean, I figured, wait, is WJ doing it
a suit jacket with no undershirt?
Yeah,
wow.
that's what I said. What's that? What's that? No, if Roy was here, he'd probably be thinking, oh yeah, Shadow probably does that to impress the ladies.
What? I have to go right now, so.
Yes.
Damn you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trolling, I'm just.
Damn it.
Bye. You have Kyle. You have Malik and Kyle. Yeah.
I don't think of Roman Reigns and I don't think a Roman Reigns and a Jericho feud would be too exciting.
Nah, nobody would ever think of that too. I agree with you.
That's just my.
And is this the first promo that somebody has cut on Reigns? Like, hey, I'm gonna beat you in the Rumble. You haven't heard guys saying nothing like that to him. Fuck.
Thanks for making that point, DJ.
Like you would figure a bunch of these guys, hey, I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is the first guy that's come close to even looking at the champion.
We all know Jericho ain't Lesnar.
Later tonight on the highlight reel. Okay? It's
who would win a real fight between these two here?
I mean, Jericho.
Oh, Colson's at work, guys, so he can't join.
Jericho held his own against Goldberg, didn't he?
Against Goldberg, yeah, that's why I'd even figure there's a little chance there.
The winner of the Royal Rumble match this Sunday here in the same ring. What we want to do is have the WY2J champion Roman Reigns in this ring tonight.
In the highlight reel, he said.
He said that he wants both Lesnar and Reigns.
So, guys.
Bears.
What's up, Bearstown?
What's up,
Malik? We're in the middle of a Raw reaction, some action here.
WJ.
On the Malik channel, Malik had a big feud with Sunny earlier on Twitter.
The League of Jobbers.
The League
WJ.
Wow.
What's that there?
Speaking of YouTube, now Facebook, now phone YouTube is getting right. I had to stop YouTubing again last night. Check it to your hangout again. About time, fucking YouTube and the phone. So it's fucking fixed now. It's fixed now. Haven't Kyle?
Works now.
Haven't WJ? Haven't buddy?
Much watching the.
We all know that Brock Lesnar's a biggest problem machine, so. Basically, Reigns, Lesnar, and a bunch of other jobbers.
And they just decide right now to cut promos on him. Nobody mentioned that they're gonna become the new champs. Fuck off.
Yep. On my end, I got Sheamus talking live. Like I said, I'm watching it on the USA Network. I guess y'all still ahead of me.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Jericho, it's so obvious he's not gonna win. Oh man.
Jericho doesn't really win nowadays.
It's hard to get excited for it, you know. We're supposed to be excited now. Oh, Jericho he's gonna win.
Not inviting any of us.
Nowadays.
Wow. Shabbos era, man.
Just use the word stupid. The pot calling the kettle black or milky white.
These white jokes have become old with Sheamus. You know?
I tell you.
You're
Yeah,
white
WJ, you must be
like
having me on a free live stream.
They're just in the house. Woo!
Sheamus is white like snow.
Yeah.
Maria is talking.
Mr. Jericho.
Uncle Alberto Del Rio decided to jump in it now.
Kyle Bruschetto.
You know what nationality I am.
Del Rio. Let me tell you something, Kyle.
Alberto Del Rio, which is Spanish for jackass.
Oh boy, another jackass joke reference.
Well, now Russo's talking.
Shabbos. Yes.
American Reject, he called him.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter what the one off. He's gonna win the
That's good. Didn't understand.
Let me ask you this, Roman.
See, Roman needs everybody else to talk because he can't. Comes out, says 3-4 words, then everybody else talks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I noticed Roman hasn't talked ever since Jericho came out, and now the League of Nations came out.
Now he's
No,
making
it's
his.
fucking pathetic, you know.
Now he's doing his dumb smiles again.
He's making funny faces, yeah.
Just standing
Damn it.
there.
It doesn't make sense. Why did they put somebody as green as Reigns as the new face? Why would they do something like that?
Because they have a bad attitude. If they know the one is right, like say, like a badass face.
He's got the
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
got the look like The Rock, but come on, work on his mic skills.
I think better be like Stone Cold, like Cobra. He didn't talk too much. But that's one.
And it was a different time, man.
I think it's better.
Oh my God, Reigns just spoke. He said, "Please, Rusev, just shut up."
Right? Fight, damn it.
Wow.
Whoa, what do you think on this? Huh? You want to see Rusev?
Is Jericho actually gonna wrestle, or is he gonna fake it again? Yeah. He'll be in Reigns' corner again. Or did he say he was gonna wrestle, or just Reigns?
So,
Oh, all four of them are coming down now.
He's the referee tonight. Why can't Jericho wrestle on Raw like he wrestles at house shows? What's the point there?
And Y2J just announced himself as a special guest referee. How about that?
Wow. That's cool. Why did Chris Jericho the husband? That's why.
yep.
Oh, boy.
Chris Jericho the husband. I'm sorry.
Okay, now we're at commercial. Great start to the show, huh, guys?
Oh, yeah, so fucking great.
The same shit, Roman Reigns not being able to talk there.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the commercial for the Condemned 2? I just saw the trailer for it for Randy Orton, who's in it.
Who's going to want to buy that?
I might download it. That's about it. But you know,
I don't know. There hasn't really been any good WWE films in God knows how long.
Look, I don't know how.
oh,
come
WJ.
Yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead, WJ.
I don't know how come my feed is earlier than yours because I'm on the Canadian channel, which is, you know, they just rebroadcast from USA, so that's weird.
Well, to me that proves that Raw isn't really live. It's taped. That's why probably you're ahead of me.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be getting your feed, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got it on in my room. I got it on the USA channel. That's why I turned it up. That's why you can probably hear mine in the background. But like I said, I'm a little behind. Like I said, I just saw Jericho say, you know, and folks, since the League of Nations is going to be out here, I'm going to even up the odds because the special guest referee is Y2J.
You would figure that mine would be behind yours, so.
Oh, but anyway, WJ, Bearstown, Kyle, guess what? WJ already knows this. I've had I struck a nerve on Twitter with Sonny, basically on Twitter because I'm pretty sure you've heard the link or seen the tweets where Sonny was tweeting somebody saying, "What's up, my nigga?" And I screenshot all of them and I sent them to Stephanie McMahon. So apparently Sonny saw that, got scared, and said, tweeted me and Sonny, tweeted back at me, and Stephanie saying, "Don't believe it, I was hacked again."
Wow, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god.
And I responded, "Yeah, WJ." I sent WJ the screenshots. He can show them to you. I screenshotted almost the whole conversation. It's striking. He's striking again. And she's saying, you know. And then she tweeted me saying, "Lying is what I do best, baby." And I'm saying, "You got that right. You're such a liar. You're lying about typing that shit." And I said, "You know you typed it." I said, "You know you typed it, and I live with the consequences." And then she types back, "New Mexico." And I said, "Oh my God, are you that dumb? Consequences are ramifications for your actions."
She got pissed off.
And then Sonny says, I don't want to be dumped from the Hall of Fame. And she goes, "Oh fuck, that's a DM. Everybody seen this. I've been hacked again."
Is she doing it with like a careless attitude, like sarcastically when she's talking about the Hall of Fame?
No, but basically it sounded desperate, and she's kind of scared because I sent them to Stephanie. I think she saw it, and you know, because her and Stephanie follows her, obviously. She follows Stephanie, so she probably saw me tweet it to her. So that's why she.
So Reigns and Rusev are tying up right now.
And she wrote, "Lying is what I do best, baby." Remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kyle, I'm gonna send you all the screenshots.
I think she might have been flirting with you. You never know.
What was the fucking point of them replaying Mike Chioda taking off his shirt for Chris Jericho? Was there any fucking point to that?
I think I missed it. The referee that.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. They showed like a commercial. What happened during the commercial break? It was just basically Mike Chioda giving his shirt to Chris Jericho.
Because I guess Jericho's reffing right now in there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey Kyle, Bearstown, I'm posting the screenshots in the chat now. You can open them up and look at them.
I'm a phone right now. I'm a phone right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Okay.
You know. Actually, Bearstown.
I don't want to be dumped out of the Hall of Fame. Lying is what I do best, baby. And Big Easy says, "You got that right. You're such a liar. You're trying to lie about trying this shit. You typed it. Now live with the consequences." Yeah.
There's some drama, ladies and gentlemen. A has-been against Malik, huh?
That's
Hey,
been
Bearstown, I'm gonna send you the screenshots to your Facebook inbox, okay?
Yeah, I'm preparing right now on PMs. Ugh.
Okay, that's one. Yeah, but Sunny showed her ass. I mean,
Oh,
not literally, but in a way, I guess you could say.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying, Kyle?
Yeah, I think I do.
Big Easy.
Oh, that's the same one. Oops, sorry.
I don't want to be dumped out of Hall of Fame. Lying is what I do best, baby. Whoa! Malik! You can expose that! You can expose us, dude!
She doesn't look that hot in those pictures you had there.
No, she doesn't.
She looks okay there, but not because she's old, but it's not like she's hot for her age even there.
You got that right. You're such a liar. You're trying to lie about typing that shit. You're trying to help. You're trying to type it. I live with the conscience. See my watch Sean Street Entertainment videos. Remember Sean Street Entertainment videos?
Yeah.
Sean.
Oh, here's another one. It's a different one. Okay. Okay, Kyle, you can read that one. Bearstown, I'm seeing this one. I'll tell you
Let's see
Facebook.
what this one says.
The screenshots are more entertaining than the show. We have 2 minutes of the match and they're back to commercial.
What the fuck?
Yeah, on my end, they're still in the match. Yeah, well, mine's back on commercial now. Mine's probably about 2 seconds behind yours.
This is DMV. It was a fuck. I was hacked again. Can you believe that? Screenshot, Malik.
Yep.
Screenshot, people.
Hey, Bearstown, here comes another one. And Kyle, here comes another one in the group chat. Right. Oh, there it is.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Also, just to give you a heads up, your so-called First Lady of WWE at WWE Hall of Famer Sunny is at it again. Read this. Don't believe it. Oh my god. Wow.
And I got that right after I sent that to her. I got that right at split second right after I sent that. I'm like, wow. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I wish Dark Horse was on here. He can see these screenshots.
Expose it, ladies and gentlemen.
And look, I sent him. And look, I sent them to Vince McMahon too, but somebody already sent them from Sonny, and I responded saying, "Yeah, they are." She typed them, and now she claims she was hacked, but then she says lying is what she does best. Wow. Are you serious?
No, the fuck you said in my head.
Oh, Kyle, we're Bearstown. Here's this conversation chat I wanted to show you after I said about consequences. This is what she said. I'm making a screenshot of that now.
From the early 1900s.
Oh, what's this?
Okay. Oh, uploading. I'm gonna hit copy it. I'm gonna send one to Kyle and one to Bearstown.
And those Hall of Fame rings, they shouldn't be worth more than the ring itself. There, it's not like a Super Bowl ring. That there.
Yeah. All right, Bearstown. There's one for you, and here's one for you, Kyle. This will be the. There's the newest one.
That's it. I'm gonna post it on Facebook page.
And look, she's trying to sell her Hall of Fame ring on eBay. She had an eBay page up trying to sell it. But look at this. Found a link on the article. This has to do with her possible porn deal on Vivid Video. Vivid Video has offered her $100,000 for the ring, but in return, she has to do a 90-minute sex tape video. She can pick a partner and pick the place, but they want it done within the next 2 weeks because she is to be sentenced to prison on the 29th.
I don't think Sonny.
Well, Bearstown actually, y'all can read it for yourselves. I just sent you a link to the article, Bearstown. And Kyle, here's one for you.
I did. You did. I was like, what the fuck? This bullshit, dude. Sonny's not giving a fucking damn.
God. This is so fucking insane.
I mean, Sonny has fallen from grace like you wouldn't believe. Okay, right now I'm seeing that Rusev got a Roman Reigns in the headlock. That's about all, but that's and Barrett Barrage and Alberto Del Rio are at the ringside. Though,
Yeah.
come on, Rusev, come on.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's what I'm at too. Reigns gave him a
look.
A back hip toss or something like that.
Yeah. Jericho's counting to 10 right now on your end.
Yeah, no, they're both on their feet, and Jericho's counting them both.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle, you're on there twice, buddy.
Oh, God damn it.
We're about at the same time.
Why does this keep happening?
Like, one is enough. I've seen enough.
We just gotta wait till one of these Kyles goes away.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Guys, Diva, Tammy Snitch, she's actually has a better came for six, one kid. Yeah, this guy did porn.
Getting naked in front of fans
Hey,
for
Kyle,
how much? Like $100 maybe?
Well, what?
No. Vivid offered her $100,000 for her Hall of Fame to do the porn video.
Oh, sorry
No,
about
but
that.
she does the Skype chats with people. How much does she charge for that again? $100?
No, now the minimum is $50 for 10 minutes of chat. Now it used to be $10. It used to be $10. Then it went up to $35. Now it's up to $50. So basically, for 10 minutes, you can Skype chat with her. Top $100 more, 200, 400. It's totally buck ass naked.
So you gotta pay extra for her to get naked. That's
Yeah.
what she's reduced to now. Fuck.
Reduced to No, but Kyle, did you read the screenshot where she said when she answered New Mexico after I said live with the consequences, and then she said type
yeah.
New Mexico. Yeah. See,
Yeah, what the-
how dumb are you? You know what the hell I mean when I say consequences. That's ramifications for your actions, not consequences New Mexico. No, consequences meaning punishment. You know.
She's just trying to sound dumb because she knows she fucked up.
Yeah.
She
And she
wrote
knows
New
that Stephanie and Nixon
Mexico.
are not going to know. Say, yeah, that's what she said. She typed New Mexico ? I'm like, I said, oh, are you that stupid?
It's like having some kind of troll war with you. It looks like.
I'm not trolling her. I'm just screenshotting the facts. You said it. I said it. Even Leon told me there are no privacy issues on Twitter, and she telling people to mind their own effing business. You know what it came from? The saying, what's the N-word? Apparently, she got an online fan, the black dude. I saw his picture on Twitter. They're apparently good friends online, and she says that's her pet name for him, and he has a pet name for her. I'm like, come on. It's own business, pussies.
A couple more exchanges with her, and she'll let you have her for $25.
If she want me to shut up, look. If she want me to shut up, she gonna meet me at in a hotel for free. Sup, swallow, then let go. I ain't paying nothing, and she do it for free.
Keep the exchanges going, and it might happen. It looks like.
Yeah, Sheamus is gone, guys.
Or he's still injured, him, or whatever. Yeah. He's injured, and he has to show up every week.
Wow.
You see the Jericho cartwheel?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The difference of these guys, they have real charisma, and they don't.
Piece of shit, dude.
They know how to work the crowd, and
I have an idea. Malik versus Sunny. WrestleMania.
That'd be too X-rated. Yes, WrestleMania. No, it's okay. Hey, look, she claims she was hacked. Only thing about her that's been hacked is that ass. And it's probably been hacked by everybody in the backstage locker room. Shawn Michaels hacked it. Bret Hart hacked it. We know Vince hacked it. It's been hacked, sacked, smacked, and tossed up like salad. A spear by Roman Reigns.
Reigns
And 1, 2, 3.
Was an okay match, I guess, with Jericho. Yeah. Wasn't a good match, but wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. WJ knows his shit. Hey, Kyle, Bearstown, what do y'all think?
Yeah.
Very meh.
Yeah, it's about there. Not good, not bad.
Jobbers.
Jobbers.
The League of Jobbers.
I read that Kevin Owens was supposed to be in the group. I think that would have made it more legit, but maybe it would make Kevin Owens look cheap. I don't know. Happy he's not stuck in the jobber group there.
Yo, Shaq Gaspard.
Stage
Yo,
man,
what's up, man?
Stage man.
What's up, Kyle, WJ, Bearstown, and Malik? How y'all doing?
Doing good. Doing a live reaction.
Fantastic.
Oh, Terrence, that link I just sent you on Sunny. I got more to show you. actually was WJ can tell you I was in a Twitter war with her after I screenshotted what she said on the line. I sent it to Stephanie McMahon, and the split second I sent it, responded to both of us saying it wasn't me, she was hacked. And then she told me in another tweet, Bear Talk can tell you that line is what she does best. And I said, you got that right.
Oh yeah.
You gonna claim?
And that goes both ways, if you know what I mean.
So that's the point.
Yeah, I told WJ she's been hacked all right. That ass has been hacked more times than actual
No,
computer.
she's been hacked through the back door, the front door, and everything in between.
Yeah. Hell,
Yep.
my dad probably even hacked her without knowing it.
Ha ha! Ha
Oh man.
ha! Oh, too much information, Kyle. Too much.
That's disgusting, but okay.
Oh shit.
Tammy Lynch can go
It
fuck
was the
yourself.
90s. Anything could have happened.
That's true. Trust me, man. Tammy Cinch or
Well, I
Sonny
know
or
Sean and
whatever.
Brett tagged it. I mean, that's obvious. Because at one time she was called the Click Chick. She used to book their rooms, and this is the Click, as in Schmeichel, Scott Hall, Nash, and X-Pac, and Triple H.
And they all had a
So all five of those
four-way
guys
with,
hacked it one
and
time.
they had a four-way,
I'm talking about five-way.
five-way Click Nation.
There's five of them, so it'd be,
Tyson.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure Vince hacked it. And who else knows? Who else knows who hacked it back then? I mean, and look, this is how she broke into the business. She broke into the business as a groupie, because even Sandman, there's a YouTube video on Sandman. He said he came backstage one time after an ECW show, and he caught Sonny blowing both Rob Van Dam and I think Sabu at the same time.
Dang.
Bruh. She's going extreme, if you know what I mean.
In about 2 weeks, she might go to jail, or she will be going to jail. She's to be sentenced. Look at this. Vivid Video has offered her $100,000 for her Hall of Fame ring in return to do a porn video, a 90-minute porn video. But the president wants it done in the next 2 weeks before she's sentenced.
Yo. Shad Caspard and JTG. It's crime time. Brooklyn.
Oh, I miss those guys. Yo. It's time for the Sunny Skype Ho Show.
Yo. Drop trow and you're a hoe. It's Tammy Cinch. Pussy.
Jobbers. Best.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Sagging.
Mm-hmm.
Saggy tits. HIV.
Yeah.
I'm hysterical. Fuck.
But I mean, I'm just saying,
Right now it's commercial break. God damn it.
I hate these commercials. What the fuck?
WJ, are you ready to rumble?
Yes, Joe.
Are you guys ready to rumble, dear?
Jobbers.
I think I'm ready, dear. I don't know. Fuck.
I guarantee you, probably later tonight, they're probably gonna show like the Royal Rumble numbers statistics video again. They're probably gonna do that shit tonight. And Jericho.
Hey, Terrence, I'm sending you something to your Facebook inbox. I want you to read this. This is the beginning of the conversation on Twitter.
Okay.
I don't think Bear Sound. I don't think you've seen it yet. I'm gonna show it to you too. It's the part where she said "I do" after I tweeted.
Still, yeah.
But this is the combination. I'll read that. And Kyle, here's your copy. I think it's part of the conversation you've seen. See, there was so much said. He shot different sections of it, But that's the part where I said, she goes, "I do," and then I said, "Then why the fuck did you say you were hacked?" And here's Stephanie.
Listen, Chris, when you go disrespecting me or undermining my division, impacts business, okay? You treated to disrespecting me. And that responsibility falls on my sisters. Now I've got to go negotiate with Paul Heyman. Advertise promotion like highlight reel, and that responsibility falls on my shoulders. Now I've got to go negotiate with Paul Heyman, which is Roman Reigns. Tell you, I've got to pay Brock Lesnar even more money. But I will say this, having both Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar in the same ring on the highlight reel, that is pretty good. I mean, it is what's best for me.
It's like I
My show. I kind of know what I'm doing too. Never, ever the same as my show. I'll make sure that you put it that you're never ever the same.
That's so not funny. Really, that's really not funny.
No, I'm laughing at Brie. I'm laughing at Brie.
Brie mode.
I'm reading the tweet that you just sent me. Friggin'. He says, Steph, just to give you a heads up, your so-called First Lady of WWE, Sunny, is at it again. And don't believe it, I was hacked, Steph. I really was. And then you say, like, you typed that shit on your own free will. And she said, I do. And then you're like, why the fuck did he say you were hacked?
I mean, you gotta think about it. You're basically shooting yourself in the ass. You said one thing and then you lied again, and you said something else and then lied again. It's like you're going round and round. Like everybody else backstage on her ass went round and round. Kevin Nash hit it, passed it to Scott Hall, he hit it, passed it to Shawn Michaels, he hit it, passed it to X-Pac, he hit it, who passed it to Triple H.
I'm telling you, man, Paige looks like a type of
right there.
Paige. Paige looks like the type of girl that does a lot of oral. I'm telling you that right now.
Well,
yeah, that's kind of my fault.
And she loves to.
Oh my God, it's Total Divas, man. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, WJ's favorite show.
We're looking forward to that.
WJ, that's your favorite show, bruh.
Well, this will get his attention.
God damn it. Apparently, why haven't they done a freaking Divas Royal Rumble yet? Why haven't they done that yet?
Because
fuck you, that's why.
It's just all they do is just hit each other and then throw each other through the ropes. No, we can't.
But still, But if you want to really, I'm just saying though, a Divas Royal Rumble can actually be something. You have all the women from NXT and all the women on the main roster except the champ. The winner fights the champion at WrestleMania. Because only one time the Divas title has been defended at WrestleMania since the title was brought in 2008. Why do you think it has no credibility? It had no credibility to begin with.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you there, Michael.
I thought you guys were ignoring me for 10 minutes.
I was telling you, WJ, I was like, shit, Total Diva, your favorite show's on, bro.
Yeah, I responded to that and a couple other things, but
I didn't hear you, bruh.
Okay.
You're botching there.
Some kind of glitch, I guess.
Sin Cara's botching the system. And Scott Steiner. He's fat!
He's back?
We got a random ass match with Paige and Natalya together. Oh, it's for the show.
Actually, right now in the ring, it's Natalya and
Brie.
I can hear you, WJ. No, right now,
how many times?
Riho and Natalya in the ring.
How many times?
1-on-1?
Yeah, it's 1-on-1. How many times have I seen in the past several weeks that Brie Bella has been losing every single week?
Yeah, she tapped out. Yeah.
Like it lasted 10 seconds, the match.
Oh shit. Give Divas a chance or it's coming back. Because remember what happened last year. when the Divas only had like 30-second match, and then people were raving the shit out of everyone, and then next thing you know, they started the whole Divas Revolution shit. And apparently it's not gonna happen because they didn't consider the Bella Twins winning. Oh my God, why we're doing this match again?
No.
Let it go! How many times do we have to see the Dudleys job to the Wyatt family? Only
Hey,
for
what's
the
up,
Wyatt
Buster?
What up, Righty?
Righty.
What's up, Buster? Right?
Watching the greatness on
How you doing,
TV there.
So guys,
Oh yeah. Rated G for gay so far.
You just got a
Oh
10
yeah,
second
yeah,
match.
great show. Yes.
Yeah, and then we just saw rolling balls.
A 10-second Natalia match. Like this is
Quick
market.
Busters.
What?
Is it just me or am I seeing a Family Guy commercial right now?
Yeah, part of one.
I'm seeing a
I
horror
saw-
commercial. I might go see this called The Boy Movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched Family Guy in like 2 years, bro. 2, 3 years.
Hey, so what's up, Smart Buster?
Nothing much. Just watching Raw, trying not to kill myself.
There you go.
Don't worry, we'll help you get through it. Don't worry. We're all in this.
Oh, WJ, tell Buster right, Smart. Hey, Smart Buster, guess what I got into today? Somehow.
I was listening in before. I heard you talk about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Hey, I can send you the screenshots if you want. I got a screenshot of the whole conversation. Hey, but look, I just went to her Twitter page again. I haven't been blocked yet, but she's sending random tweets about saying Triple H help. I've never been racist. Oh, my other account got hacked. And then she says, and I said, you typed that shit. I mean, and she goes, I do. Then why the fuck did you say you got hacked? I mean, you shoot yourself in the ass. I mean, come on now. Oh, please. Actually, Smart Buster, if you look at the group chat right now, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got the screenshots up here in the group chat, but I can send them to you in your inbox on Facebook, and you can read them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, cool. All right.
He's such a slob.
No,
That's
okay.
that is just what she is.
No, she's basically a cloud with a chance of syphilis. She's not Sunny.
Oh man.
She's a cloud with a chance of syphilis.
Okay, Buster, right here comes the first one.
I'm still laughing at that. That's friggin' hilarious.
That's one. No, but it didn't like she didn't have it coming. I mean, come on now. I mean,
I see what you're doing. It looks like she didn't have it coming.
Well, I mean like that, but well, yeah, well, whatever. Okay. If you guys want to take it there, but well, I guess you can. She's probably
Only
had plenty of cum in her mouth in the days, probably, but I'm pretty sure she screamed, "Ooh, fill me up, fill me up."
Fill me up on Skype, bro. And all I see is just white shit I'm plastered on the screen.
yeah, that's disgusting.
Kyle, shut up.
Truth.
Well, it is disgusting, though.
That's what I said.
Why are they advertising the Grammys, bro? The 58th anniversary.
I don't even know.
I don't give a shit.
I don't got the same commercials as you, so I can't reply.
I think we all have different commercials.
Yeah, because one, me and WJ, we're on one channel, and then you guys are in the States, so because we're from Canada, eh? Sportsnet 360, man. Rumble, Survivor Series.
And here's something else, Smart Buster. She's supposed to be sentenced on the 29th of this month for pleading guilty to the DUI charges. But then she says it's bullshit because she posted like 3 links on her Twitter page of the court document and files, and I guess it's supposed to be fake. Look, she offered her $100,000 for her Hall of Fame ring, which she tried to sell on eBay. And for $100,000 in return, she has to do a 90-minute sex tape for him. She can pick a partner and the location. But the guy wants it done in the next 2 weeks before she's sentenced.
They better take her out of the Hall of Fame for this.
They will. And see, look at this. What started this conversation, or what started the Twitter back and forth? I sent the screenshots to Stephanie McMahon on Twitter. And the split second I sent them, that's when Sonny tweeted in and saying, "Don't believe it. Don't." Then I sent him to Vince. Then I sent him to Vince McMahon. But he already had them from somebody else, so it's gotten around pretty fast. Oh, now look at this one. This is on the page now. Oh, here comes the Wyatt family.
And then we're gonna see another Dudley's Wyatt match. Great.
It fallen so far down the ladder.
Why did Ryback attack them last week? Was there a
Because
reason
fuck you. That's why. That's their logic in WWE.
I know Ryback attacked him 2 weeks ago. He had a match with Big Show, and Ryback was attacked by him, and then the Wyatts attacked Big Show too.
Which happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw it. It was one of them. I've been downloading the shows, even though like the last 4 weeks of shows downloaded. So I watched some of them, but I remember seeing that.
Can they just release all of the Wyatts already?
No, not yet. Unfortunately, no. The Wyatts are just, they're there. Oh, here come the Dudleys.
They're enhancement talent.
And WJ. Here come the Dudleys. Dudleyville.
This point, it's boring, Bill. Fuck.
How long have these guys been feuding for? What, 2 months now?
Fuck. Cheap.
Yeah, and the Wyatts have won all the matches. Let's talk about where. And Buster Ridey, go ahead.
Oh, bored.
It's not even like a real feud, though. They're just fighting every week, but there's no reason for it.
Hence, that's WWE's logic of a feud. They fight each other multiple times until they call it a feud. That's what it is. Look, how many times have we seen these guys fight each other for the past 2 months? Tables match, Extreme Rules matches, shit match, titty match. And we got Ryback, man.
Hey, Kyle, read this.
Ryback with his matching toque. I'm a corporate shell. Wake up.
She's basically now trying to kiss up to Stephanie, and trying to save face.
Oh, wow.
That's sad.
It really is. Everything is sad. Like
you guys got any early picks for the Rumble, by any chance?
I'm hoping Goldberg will 30. That's what I'm hoping that they sign him.
I think it's going to be Fernando.
Fernando, okay.
Who?
Fernando.
Nah, my pick's Diego. Diego's got a better chance than Fernando.
Who?
No, dude, I'm telling you, Fernando's got the real natural talent in that group. He's been carrying Diego.
All I remember was Primo and Epico, and then for some reason they just disappeared since. I don't know who
it was Carlito and Primo, and then all of a sudden they replaced it with this other guy who looks just like him. Like, who the fuck is this?
Like, I remember that pretty well. It was like Carlito wasn't doing so much, and then they had a tag team with him and Primo. Then Carlito got released or something, or he turned heel, I don't know.
I used to spit apples at people because of Carlito.
Carlito, man, spitting apples, spitting and blowing, that was a shtick. Man, you know what I mean? And then he just got released. Oh dear.
I think Super Crazy's gonna come back and win the Rumble.
I'm going with Simon Dean though.
Nah, Midian. Midian's gonna come in as naked Midian. Win.
Ah, why? No. Or friggin' what's that manager who friggin' managed friggin' the Basham Bros? What's that chick's name?
Shaniqua?
Shanique or Shaniqua, some next
Yeah,
stereotypical.
She was that black muscular woman who used to whip them.
I still
that was Hot Sexy Mocha. Remember her?
I still didn't understand what was the whole point. What was the whole point of that, anyways? Like.
That was her. That was something she came up with, but they gave her Shaniqua instead. But that was horrible. Cause like I said,
that was a gimmick for the perverts, you know.
That's because.
Why did he have to get the Shaniqua? Really?
Yeah.
How stereotypical black female name is that?
Yeah, it was.
Shaniqua.
Yeah.
Or La Quisha. Why does every black girl that that people tend to name on TV and shit has to end with Quisha, La Quisha, Taniqua, Quisha, Quisha?
Hey, be careful out there.
My cousin once dated us.
You gotta be careful, yeah. Bearstown. I was talking to Andre Corbell today. I showed him the link for Sonny's remarks, and it was a casual conversation. He says he thinks that political stuff is people a little too oversensitive. No, but a Buster Riley, she claims it was a pet name for one of her online friends. It's a guy's profile who's black. I see his pictures on there. But she claims it was a pet name for him because apparently he's got a pet name for her.
Well, that's really believable.
Yeah. But then she claims she was hacked, and then she said to me, as you saw in the screenshots, lying is what I do best, baby. And I'm like, oh yeah, I believe that.
It's crazy.
No, but Sparkbuster. I think she's been hacked more. If you know what I mean.
Is it just me, or does Luke Harper always reminds me of Goofy?
Goofy.
Luke Harper reminds me of why I take a shower every night.
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious, man. The guy reminds me of Goofy, the friggin' like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy. Yeah.
Isn't Harper's in his late 20s, early 30s, and he's already got a bald spot?
I thought it was the way he looks. I thought he was in his 50s.
I thought the guy was like 36 or something.
Yeah, I think he is.
You're going to see alliances form. Devon.
I don't know. I just get kind of worried. But then I remember one of my old teachers. He was like in his early 20s, and he was already fat. He already had a bald spot, and he I guess that's it.
And that was WJ. Are you balding, bruh?
Yeah, I might be. I'm not sure. Less than when I was 20 there.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Wow, everybody's freaking older than me. Shit.
I'm 24.
I'm turning 20 in March. Shit.
Well, you're lucky, man. You're young. You're best stay young. I'm probably the oldest guy here.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
My AJ Styles vid has 54 dislikes so far.
54.
54.
What's with the
Since
hate?
when did people like him? I thought everybody hated him, and then all of a sudden we made a video shitting on him, and everyone was like, "Fuck you, man! AJ's the best." Where did this come from?
They're just trying to look cool because they think, if AJ comes to WWE, he'll be treated like a god. when that's not the case.
Does anyone pay attention to the product, man? No, I wouldn't say he's gonna job out. I think he's just not gonna be. Most likely, he's not gonna get pushed at what people tend to think that he's gonna get pushed. He's not gonna be like John Cena level kind of guy. He won't be. But hey, for the most part, he's probably gonna be like mid card, upper mid card kind of guy. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but he deserves a better push than that. I mean, he deserves better treatment. I mean, like I said, he's been around. He doesn't deserve to get just buried in, because look, you notice James Storm didn't stay in NXT long because he's now that TNA is on Pop TV, he's back with TNA.
This guy went to Pop TV, man. What the? But then he left because he went to TNA because they gave him a better offer. But I was like, all right.
Yeah, they did. They gave him a better offer, but look at it. It's gonna hurt TNA financially. I think they gave him too much money. I don't know. They just gave it to him just to keep him, to keep his star power.
So he goes back to TNA because of more money to a same company in the long run will be gone in less than a year. Really smart strategy there.
Well, he doesn't care. He's getting the money. It's all about money basically now these days.
All right.
I mean, they say they have the passion to wrestle, but it's really it's always been about the money. It will always be about the money.
I don't have a problem with anyone. The thing I like about Brock is that he's actually just pretty honest about himself. He's like, the only reason why he gets into the wrestling business is because of the business aspect of things. The money and all that kind of stuff. It's all about the money.
Yeah, too.
Is anything gonna happen in this fucking match or what?
No, see.
No, it's Devon just delivered
this is the comeback. They're gonna do the comeback. They're gonna do the hot tag, and then Ryback goes ape shit, and then.
And the audience is gonna remain silent because nobody cares.
Look.
I'll be back later, Malik. I'm about to die.
Taps the head.
Barely a cheer.
Shoulder tackle.
I just see a hot tag on both sides on my end. Ryback said, and I guess Luke Harper.
See, I like Ryback. But why doesn't anyone give a shit?
In order to get cheers, you have to give the crowd a reason to cheer. So let's think of what the reason could possibly be here. They're going to beat the one for some reason.
That's a good point, Buster Riding.
Like, nobody gives a shit about any of this because there's no reason to.
Why do I feel like the crowd is like on green screen? Like nobody does anything in the crowd. It's just people just sitting on their hands and knees half the freaking time.
Doing a rear screen projection of a full audience because nobody.
Yeah, that's what I think. Half the freaking time. Like if you really think of it, it's just they're in a different arena, but really it's just everything just looks the same. You don't really see anyone like reacting to like anything, even if. But then again, this is Monday Night Raw, so I don't blame them for not reacting. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick
every
out.
Raw show. Oh look, on almost every Raw show, the crowd is pretty much dead. I mean, they're just bored out of their minds.
He's gonna go for the 3D.
The best part of the shows are the intros or the entrances. That's basically about it.
Before you'd always have fans giving the fingers to the wrestlers and shit.
Alrighty, do you ever went to did any of you guys went to a WWE show before, like live, by any chance?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I did about it was basically the same as the show. John Cena opened the show with a promo. That I saw Kelly wrestle there. I saw Kelly wrestle Beth Phoenix live. That was about it,
Mm-hmm.
This is when they still had,
the brand extension.
No, this is when they still had the Funkasaurus. He didn't even do anything. He ran in to help, at the end of the show.
A friend of mine actually went to see Unforgiven 06, which was the last time pay-per-view came in Toronto. 10 years later, it hasn't came to Canada since.
Montreal had
Breaking Point.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
How was it?
was okay, I guess.
Did he pop?
Got to see Orton and Cena, your two favorite wrestlers, go at
That
it.
was the main event.
Yeah. WJ got to see his favorite match, Undertaker and CM Punk, with that screw job finish. Their version of the Montreal screw job. Yeah, I remember that pay-per-view. I fell asleep watching that pay-per-view. That's what I remember. I think it was like after the I Quit match with Cena and Orton, I just went to bed. Because it just that event didn't really do anything for me. So we're doing a highlight reel.
Yeah, the highlight reel. Yeah, he's gonna have Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Oh, go ahead, Buster.
I didn't think anything was gayer than that Christmas white jacket he wears, but now that fucking blazer with the no shirt underneath, it makes me want to jump through the screen and stab him in the neck. I can't stand it.
Oh, here, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, bro.
Terrence, it did look kind of gay, you know, with no T-shirt. I mean, that looks kind of gay. It looked to me.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Blazers
You don't.
outlawed.
I mean, you know, it did look kind of maybe he's kind of it's kind of fruity to me, you know, wearing a blazer with no shirt under it. That's kind of, you know.
Apparently, they're doing a documentary for WrestleMania.
Well, they're staying.
Yeah, they're doing the whole WWE 24 documentary shit again, but this time for WrestleMania 31.
and talk about how nobody
this
cared.
Sunday. Oh.
They're just gonna show a documentary and Sting interviewing like, you know, this is gonna be my first WrestleMania and I'm excited. And then after his match, I should have won, but it was a really good match. Really good match.
I wonder how they're gonna do that without showing any clips of Hogan.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's a good
Remember,
point.
Hogan is still banned and blackballed from WWE. Which Sonny should be soon. Like, hey, Buster Riley, I think if to get Sonny banned, Sonny has to accept the money for doing the sex tape, or whichever take the deal. And the minute she does, she's out of the Hall of Fame.
Wow, are you serious? I'm watching a commercial. Burger King is ripping off Wendy's with the whole, 4 for 4 thing, except this time they're doing 5 for 4. Okay.
Oh no, that could try that.
Kyle, nobody cares.
I don't care either.
Well, I don't care either way
You're talking about
because
I don't get most cataclysmic event in world history, and then you go, well, I don't care either.
Well, I don't care, period, because I'm not seeing that commercial right now.
I know, you see the better commercials.
What better commercials do we see? WJ, do we have better commercials? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Commercials suck, let's just face it.
You guys get the lawyer commercials in the States. They're called the strong
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yep.
Supercell? Oh, not this shit again.
Oh, great, more food commercials from my end.
Yeah, Hot
Let me
Pockets,
guess.
100% milk cheese. Hot Pockets.
I'm sure fucking Little Caesars.
Hot Pockets. You know, I like how in medicine commercials when they list all the fucking side effects, they should do that for fucking Hot Pockets, just to let people know that if you eat them, you're going to be shitting blood for a month.
That reminds me, did I ever have any queer side effects after eating Hot Pockets? I'm trying to think.
Queer side effects, is that?
You shouldn't be eating Hot Pockets.
I don't eat them. Anymore, at least. What the fuck just happened?
What happened, Kyle?
I don't know. Everybody stopped talking.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my bad. My bad. My bad. I muted because Kyle was speaking. I'm sorry.
You know, Kyle,
Yeah.
I'm
if
kidding.
you
I'm
don't
kidding.
want to hear, Kyle, then fill it. Don't sit there, what happened? Just talk. Jeez.
Oh, what do you want me to say? You want me to?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some more up.
You want me to make up?
Kyle, sing a song.
No, this is a live Raw reaction. This isn't a concert.
Kyle Sabin is singing for Saturday when he's going to serenade us to 6 days on the road.
All right.
Are we doing the Rumble draw? Why are they rolling balls, man?
Oh yeah, I made a comment.
This ain't the Royal Rumble event. It's wait for 6 days, damn it.
Look at those balls just rolling in that thing.
Kind of get you horny, doesn't it, Kyle?
No.
Big Show, fuck. There's the entertainment, you guys.
Again.
I hate it when Big Show is like someone's surprised opponent, and Michael Cole's like, "Oh my God, it's the Big Show!" It's like Big Show hasn't won a match in like 30 years. He's not a threat at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be afraid of the Big Show if I met him on the street.
Every match is the same. Fuck he takes the fake-looking DDT and shit. And
your face now because you're smiling and high-fiving.
Why is Big Show babyface now?
Social outcast.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite stable right now. This is my favorite stable right now.
Outcast. Buster Righty, your thoughts on Social Outcast? Is that a good idea, or is that a bad idea, or is that?
No, all of these people should be unemployed right now. The fact that this is going to inevitably.
Is Adam Rose wearing tights?
They're all wearing black too.
Ambrose.
Oh boy, and he plays.
Is it 4-on-1?
Wait, since when Big Show turned babyface? Like yesterday?
After he got attacked by the Wyatts a few weeks ago, along.
Isn't the Social Outcast supposed to be the YWC?
But everybody knows I was never eliminated from nobody knows what you're talking about, man. But everybody knows I was never eliminated from the 2015.
So what is this here? Just a skit or what?
They're gonna get their asses
It's
kicked.
probably. There probably won't be a match, or there'll be a match that ends in a boring no finish, or it'll just be a squash fest.
So this
Or Heath Slater wins.
So is it a top rope match or what?
Basically,
no.
It must be. Yeah, I think it's a one-on-one attempted to eliminate Big Show top rope match.
Big Show versus Heath Slater.
Really stupid idea.
Start with that.
This should be reserved for. Like, this is a velocity match. This shouldn't be happening on Raw.
Yeah, I just call it basically your basic squash match.
No, this is not even velocity level. This is like superstars level, bro.
But like, even if this isn't a squash match, and let's say it goes on for 45 minutes and is a 5-star match, why the fuck is it happening on Raw? It's Heath Slater and Big Show with no story.
Bruh.
Right, yeah, I'm saying it's
1, 2, 3.
It's bad creative. Okay, oh, it's already over? Okay.
Yep.
It's not over on my end. I'm watching it on TV.
Look, what the hell is that? And knockout to Axel.
Yeah.
And then knockout to friggin' Adam Rose. And then Bo Dallas
look out
comes
now,
in.
the other two are trying to jump him now.
Oh, see, smart. See, the guy actually walks away. He's alive. He's alive for one more day before he get released. And he gets knocked. What the hell? Yeah, everyone that turned babyface.
Would be the fakest looking punch I ever seen. Guy lands on his back with a big smile on his face.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, basically, Bo
And
Dallas
this
just
guy's
attempted
taking
a victory
pictures?
and he got knocked out. So.
And this guy's taking pictures now? Wow.
Now,
Gotta be
here's what I don't
I mean,
understand. Last time we saw Big Show, last time we saw Big Show, he was a heel, and the last time we saw the Social Outcasts, they were helping Ryback beat up the Wyatts. So why have they both turned, and how come no one, like, they're not explaining this shit?
Because righty, we gotta remember, F you, that's why.
That's it.
That's all about having fun there, John.
I'm gonna screenshot something.
It's all about having fun. That's right, Michael. It's twerking season, Michael.
But here's the thing, though. I'm just saying, I mean,
The bunny's twerking, Michael.
this is just bad. This is just bad creative direction. I mean, they have no talent really to do nothing with, so it's just bad creative direction.
Canadians
So
love
just
to
don't-
fight. Mexicans love to fight.
This whole thing about having fun, what is this meant?
We're
to
not
be
having
here?
fun.
Are people supposed to be at home? Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Wrestling isn't supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be.
No, it's supposed to be fun. Wrestling is supposed to be fun.
Yeah,
Fun for me.
It's not fun for them.
Yeah, but if wrestling was all serious, then not a lot. Then what's the point? The whole point of wrestling is supposed to be fun for me. Look at the League of Jobbers, man.
Cole will say, like, oh, look at the Usos, they love having fun. Like, is that supposed to make fans like them? Like, oh, look, they're having fun, I guess I like them now. Like, who the fuck looks at wrestlers and says, I'm going to root for whoever has the most fun? Like, nobody thinks that way. So why do you have to tell us the shit? Oh, Titus loves having fun there, John. Like, great. I don't give a flying fuck.
Titus probably has fun with those big hands of his.
What the hell does that mean, Kyle?
We're supposed to think that it's fun, I guess. I don't know. Fuck.
What's fun about the Usos?
Nothing. Fuck all. Their father was dance to hip hop music, so they come out dressed like hip hop. Yes, that's
It was
it.
a different time, and he made it work.
So they come out dressed like hip hop for no reason, and plus they act like Islanders when they come out.
WB, welcome.
They have no real gimmick. It's just two cheap things
Coming, they love having
together.
fun there, Dad. That's Jimmy and Jay, these Usos.
When I say ooze, you say oh. Hey, what's up,
Usos.
WB? Wrestling Brainies in the house.
Well, yeah, that was an excellent segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch it.
So what do you guys think about
Watching
this
Stephanie-
segment?
Terrible. It's Stephanie talking to the League of Nations, and with no real meaning behind it. I don't know. So
Well, what are they saying? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy doing other
Hey,
things.
WB's on, bruh. What's going on, bruh?
Apparently he's having mic issues.
oh, okay. Well, welcome, Wrestling Brainy, to the show.
What's up, man?
I'm here. We got WJ in here, Terrence, Steve Macabachetto, and the mighty Buster Righty.
Why don't we get nicknames? Why does he get a nickname?
Because he came up with it.
Make us special, damn it!
If I said
kidding.
Righty, Smart Buster Righty, he probably would have made fun of me for it. See, that's the thing. Apparently,
Okay,
I'm
Terrence, how about this? The mighty stage man's in the house also.
Look, no, that's kind of a. It's kind of a. Gay.
How about the Raging Stageman? See, you gotta
See,
edit.
Oh, that's good. Okay, sorry about that.
Wow.
Agent staging. There you go.
What's
That-
my
that's-
nickname? What would my nickname be?
Kyle,
Suicidal Kyle. The
No, Kyle-
Suicidal. Okay, well I think
Prosciutto.
we can come up with something better than that, something positive. We know kind of suicidal, but I was gonna say KB Mac, maybe like that, something like that.
Joey Kyles.
Oh God.
That'd be insulting him because I did a shoot on Joy Styles for kissing WWE's ass now, so
Kyle, Shadow.
Alright, let's try this again now. Am I coming in?
WB, your microphone started now, yeah.
Alright, sweet. What's happening, guys?
What's
doing a live reaction here and having more fun.
Alright, well,
Yep, everybody's having fun.
We're having fun, Michael.
We're having fun.
Because apparently wrestling is supposed to be fun.
That's what it's all about there, Jim. Hashtag having fun.
Sheamus loves to fight. Alberto Del Rio loves to fight.
Sheamus
Kevin
loves to
Owens
fight.
loves to
Kiss me
fight.
arse match.
Why does everyone who isn't an American, they tend to say they love to fight?
JBL doesn't know anything about the world and stuff. Kyle, stop it.
What? What am I doing?
He's got
Oh
the
my
Tony-
God! Stop with that gigolo shit again. Stop.
What the fuck is that?
Kyle,
That's
stop
Tony.
showing.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
as far as it goes, it's basically kiss me arse, fella. Kiss me
It's the Ballad of Gay Tony.
arse match at the Royal Rumble.
Kyle and Tony have kiss me arse matches all the time.
well, that was obvious.
They
Okay.
do it from the
I'm
back.
done. He's done. We're done. Okay, that's. Hang on.
Okay, Kyle, stop. We don't want to make fun of you. Just
Was that Tony for real?
No? I don't know. Was it? Okay.
I don't know. You can't really say. What the hell? What the hell is this? What the hell
That
is
was
this?
from Barbara's. So.
No, what the hell is this? Why are they showing a? Why are they
Are
showing?
they gonna? Okay, I
The condemned-
started watching during the Wyatt Family Dudley Boys segment. Did I really miss anything crucial?
Now Vince McMahon's coming out.
They're gonna do.
You could have been Raw.
Mr. McMahon is swagging out.
Oh no, it's Vince and his
But
daughter
in
trying
all,
to strut.
but in all honesty, I'm still going with Triple H. He's gonna win the Rumble and the title.
Yep, I believe it too.
It only makes sense. Just I don't see Brock winning it. I don't see Reigns retaining. You just gotta have Triple H win. You know.
Bray Wyatt. Well, how about Sheamus? Could it be somebody that the WWE Universe will never even...
Kyle, I think you're like half a second ahead of me.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, WJ is ahead of all of us, apparently.
Me and WJ are at the same time as him.
Doesn't Vince look healthy, guys? Those growth hormones really are helping, aren't they? That's right, guys. Vince admits at 72 years old, he takes growth hormones. Ain't that just a little dangerous?
Because he
For a
wants
man
to
his
be
age.
big. He's the genetic jackhammer, damn it.
So many years of steroid abuse.
Yeah, he's
Still
just
being good.
he's genetic, all right.
Oh man, the guy is totally juicing, bro. Did you see when he was doing the whole special guest referee shit a couple of weeks
you
back?
can tell, yes.
Yeah.
The man's arms are bigger than his head. Like, what the fuck? Like shit, he's like that episode in
I mean,
SpongeBob.
you would think
It's like
that
that episode of SpongeBob where
Yeah.
where SpongeBob wanted to impress Sandy, so he got these muscle balloons. Yeah, that's how Vince McMahon looked like with steroids.
Steroids don't do anything. They only make you.
How are they supposed
So
to?
what are they doing right now?
I think they're picking who gets what number.
Why are they doing it now? Shouldn't they do this like during the pre-show or something?
that's a good point. That's a good idea.
They do this, don't they? Used to do. I remember it like back in '05 when you had Christian and Cena did this backstage, or when Eddie Guerrero stole Ric Flair's number. Ah, good times. My favorite Royal Rumble of all time.
Oh gosh, with all his strength, he can open the first one. He had to pick another one.
Roman Reigns at number 1.
Yeah, we didn't see that coming like 3 weeks ago. Like, fuck, dude.
So fucking predictable.
What's the difference between 1 and 2?
Michael Cole is just like, wow.
60 minutes.
I'm talking about getting screwed out of the title.
Is he gonna be there throughout the entire Rumble?
Roman Reigns, we're going to try this again. The likelihood of being number one is not too great.
Gonna be Roman Reigns once again. Yep, he's totally juicing. He's totally juicing.
Are you?
You can see his muscles. You can see his muscles through the suit.
This guy's botching, bro.
He can't be that weak. He did this shit twice now.
Is that Lesnar number 2?
Now he's doing a third one.
Roman Reigns, yay! Yay! See, all of them have Roman Reigns because you know why? Because they want to spend 30 minutes of my time saying that Roman Reigns is number 1, which they could just do it in 30 seconds. What a dumbass.
Honestly, this reminds me of the Shannon Moore incident.
And we're
Roman Reigns
supposed to be upset by this. Yeah.
I guess you're supposed to be entertained. I guess you're supposed to be entertained and maybe be laughing, but it's not funny. It really isn't. It's really stupid.
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because how horrendous this shit is. Oh, guess what? Guess what, everyone? What is it? What is it?
What I just showed is more entertaining than this.
Roman Reigns.
Anyone remember on SmackDown? I think JBL was gonna do like a random thing to pick who his opponent was gonna be, and like all the cards just said Shannon Moore.
That was in 04.
That was exactly what it was.
Yeah, that was in 04. That was like around the summertime, and JBL was about to feud against The Undertaker. Yeah.
But that was like 10 years ago, but I remember it perfectly. I'm not going to remember this segment an hour from now.
Trust me, I remember a lot of shit from the Ruthless Aggression era, man. It's...
Wait, Darren, when did you say that was?
In 2004, like during the summertime. I remember it correctly because once they had the whole Shannon Moore thing happen, that's when they started to feud JBL and The Undertaker leading up to SummerSlam.
You see, I'm remembering it different. I remember it was during a match with Brock Lesnar and Shannon Moore, and then at the end, Brock Lesnar reached into the thing, and everything was Shannon Moore.
No, because Teddy Long was the GM at the time, so it couldn't have been when Lesnar was there.
Yeah, because...
search this now.
Yeah, because if Teddy Long... Yeah, I was right. Yeah, because when Lesnar was there, the last time he was with the GM, it was Paul Heyman. And then after Paul Heyman, it was Kurt Angle. And then after Kurt Angle, it was Teddy Long. So this has to be... And plus, this was around the summer of 04, so...
Alright,
I'm right.
Terrence, I'm going to send you video proof of this, because I swear to God, I thought it was Brock Lesnar doing it.
Uh-oh, watch out, guys. Here comes Ric Flair and Ric Flair 2.0.
No, Triple H is coming out with him. That's really cool. Maybe they're going to do an Evolution reunion tonight.
Damn. Well, if they do, there'll be no Batista because he's straight Hollywood now.
Maybe Mark Jindrak will come back and fulfill his destiny of being part of Evolution.
By the way, speaking of Mark Jindrak, where's Luther Reigns, bro? You gotta help the brother out. You gotta help his brother Roman Reigns out.
Probably sitting somewhere lactating.
That's nasty, Buster, but okay.
Whatever happened to Matt Morgan?
I don't know. He was in TNA.
I'm talking about the stuttering. Yeah,
he was in TNA, but
didn't he become a teacher or something? He wanted to become a teacher.
Last I heard, I saw he was doing something. He was doing something with some entertainment somewhere. I think with animation. I think it might have been doing
animation.
Or he was doing something in the studio or something. I can look him up and find out, but yeah, he actually came back to TNA last year before it got canceled. He came back on pay-per-view in one match.
Yeah, I see the video in WB. Yeah, but I was referring to a different Shannon Moore segment shit. I know what you're talking about, but I was referring to the one with JBL and Shannon Moore which happened like later on that year.
Okay, just send me that clip.
I can't really find it. I don't think I could find it on YouTube because YouTube is YouTube. I'll try finding it later on. But because when I looked at old Brock and then the number, then yeah, I remember from it was probably like earlier in like 04 or something like that while Brock was the champ. See, why can I remember shit from 04 and 05, but I can't remember shit that happened in the last 2 or 3 years?
It's all about having fun.
It's all about having fun.
Hashtag. Use the hashtag.
See, I can remember the feud with Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy from like 06, but I can't remember what happened in the main event title picture in like 2012, 2013, or even now. I can remember Jamie Noble and Chuck Palumbo's epic feud.
Oh my God, with Michelle McCool.
Yeah.
Back when Chuck Palumbo was trying to be the Undertaker.
Yeah. It's all about having fun, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're having fun. Yeah, we're really. It's really a blast.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This is
the way we talk. We are definitely having fun.
Oh yeah, we're having fun making fun of WWE for them saying they're having fun.
If you're having fun, then why don't you use the hashtag having fun on Twitter and let the whole WWE know that you're having fun there.
Yeah, that hashtag having fun trend worldwide, please.
If you're having fun, use that hashtag having fun, and this is gonna go directly on Twitter. I'll go on your WWE app, Michael.
I'll have fun doing more productive things.
Yeah, hey, WJ, are you having fun?
Whatever happened to Tout?
Fun?
Yeah, Tout. Remember that with some fucking loser?
Yeah, I remember Tout. Yeah, actually, I saw an article with WWE.
I try not to remember.
They've long severed their partnership with Tout. That's best.
That was just embarrassing when these fucking retards would send in their videos like, I really think that Triple H is trying to screw Daniel Bryan. You're a 35-year-old man talking about wrestling like it's real. Can you please, like...
And right, it's even worse because they still have the scroll that shows it in some matches today.
It's just utterly pathetic. Oh, here comes Team Bad.
Oh, look out, guys. Here comes Team Bad.
Unity! This is pretty shitty!
I gotta say, I like Naomi's top.
I'm not attracted by any of those women.
Why not?
Becky's hot. There she.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She looks
Kyle,
like...
you're only attracted to Tony. That's the reason why.
No, that's not what I fucking said.
What the hell?
The thing about Becky, facially, she looks exactly like the actor Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson's brother, and it's really frightening.
Who?
Who?
I gotta
Who looks like that?
Like. Yeah, and this is my favorite part. Look at that. Becky Lynch was the shit out of Charlotte. Yeah. Yeah.
No, why? I don't understand. Why are Ric Flair and Triple H watching this match together? I don't get it.
Because it's Evolution. They want to score with They want to score with the winner.
It's Ric Flair versus Sheamus right now. Classic match. It's an epic feud.
They should have a drinking contest. I mean, Ric Flair, he drinks.
Woo!
24/7, and then Sheamus, the Irish. It goes together.
I was watching it. I was watching a Ric Flair promo the other day, man. The funniest moment about that promo is that this guy randomly says in a promo that friggin' Dusty Rhodes is a friggin' Celtics fan.
Well, it kind of sounds like me. Apparently, I say random shit.
Kyle,
Kyle?
What the hell are you chiming in for?
So, who here likes the last kicker?
I do.
I mean, she can wrestle, yeah, but I don't like the nickname for some reason.
She
Well,
acts
I don't like.
It's not too bad.
Well, I don't like you, Malik. Now I gotta make an 8-hour hangout just for you not liking Becky Lynch. Come on,
Becky
guys,
Lynch.
let's go.
I like
Okay.
Becky Lynch. I just don't like the nickname. The whole last kicker thing is kind of annoying. That's just for me.
They make everything annoying. They ruined Suplex City in one night. Once Brock Lesnar says it.
Suplex City there, John.
I gotta tell you, Kyle. You say you don't find any of these women attractive, but
No,
I would
I-
hit the hell out of.
No, hang on,
I would
hang on,
smash
hang
the
on.
hell out of.
I said I
of
don't.
Tamina.
I don't find Naomi. I don't find Tamina attractive. I don't find Charlotte attractive.
That's because Kyle's a racist and doesn't like black women. He holds his own hangout.
Oh boy, here we go. No, but Tamina, I would bang the hell out of Tamina. I like
She's
that.
alright. She's alright.
Okay, maybe I might bang Becky
Alright,
Lynch.
okay.
Out of all these women, I might bang.
Why
Becky.
might? You will never bang her, even if you tried. You'll
The thing is-
not even imaginary. You can't even imaginary bang her. She'll reject you in your dreams.
Well, she's Irish. All Irish women reject me.
Is that true?
Wow, wow. Do you hear this guy? Do you hear this?
I'm just surprised that Tamina's actually wrestling a match. That's good for her.
I'm not. I don't care.
See, I wish Tamina wouldn't wear those fucking tight pants though, because you can see like the outline of her boner sticking through it.
Oh my God! See now I can't watch
It's
this
in
match.
boners.
Now I can't watch this match, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for making. Now I'm thinking about that title of that hangout you and Metal Jim did, Tits and Boners.
But tits and boners, exactly.
Yeah.
It was a topical issue that was going on, and we had
Oh,
to
I
talk-
know. That's what got
For a
me.
second, there, I thought you were talking about Randy Orton's raging ring boner.
Oh
Whenever he
God,
does
don't
that-
get me started on that. What Randy Orton is just awful in general.
Him, Shelton Benjamin, ring
No,
boner city,
Kyle says
bitch.
that, but every time he sees Randy's boiled up chest, he can't help but jizz.
He jizzes and then he smears all over his body. He's like, hey Randy, I have baby oil too.
This might be the gayest conversation ever. Like, you know who had
Hey, look, guys.
the worst ring boner ever? Fucking Rene Dupree. Every match with that guy, he was packing heat. He was fucking disgusting.
The guy would have a
I remember-
boner wrestling Rey Mysterio on
Rene Dupree,
SmackDown.
he was very.
Like, what are you doing?
He was very feminine.
He's French.
This guy's getting a boner every time he walks down his dog, Fifi.
French guys are.
Hey guys, I want to see Tamina in a thong bikini. I just
No,
say that.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm just thinking about it now. Oh my God, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
But Malik isn't alone in this. I do remember Paulson saying he actually thought Tamina looked attractive. So
I do too. I do too.
I just,
Surprising.
dude, I don't see a human female there. I see a dude in drag, and not even in drag because she's dressed like a guy. I just see a straight up man who happens to have tits.
Are you talking about Big Daddy V?
The big man jaw and shit going on there.
Oh my God.
All right, stage man, I'll rephrase that. I see a man with mammary glands there.
There you go.
Charlotte too. With her
By the way,
shoulder.
by the way, Malik, are you also attracted to Nia Jax from NXT?
Oh my God, that is
God
that
damn.
is one fat bitch.
Plus can handle. No.
First
Imagine-
Austin Kong and now that. How much beef can you get in fucking women? Please.
It's not necessary, you know.
No,
The only
I don't-
reason she's there is because she's fat, and they want to be topical. Oh well, there's a fat movement, so we'll get a fat diva. World Wrestling Federation.
Why?
she's talking now.
Didn't Bram from TNA, or used to be in TNA, was dating or married Charlotte or something? Because I probably feel sorry for him.
Yeah, you're right. Brand was married to Charlotte, but
I feel sorry for him because knowing that every night that he goes in bed with her, she's actually banging Ric Flair more than she's banging her. He's like, oh my God.
She probably fucked him in the ass.
Why do you think Ric Flair is smiling every single time? Woo! I got banged in the ass by a TNA superstar. Woo!
Free title match because you have a bunch of people chanting at me? Please.
Triple H is talking now.
You
From the beginning.
You won because you have a bunch of people chanting at me? Because you're stealing. Title match stealing. You earned a title match. You earned a title match.
Why are we wasting time with this shit? Who can't go away from their TV right now? Who's glued to this?
I'm not paying attention.
No, I think Charlotte's just making me not watch this segment. Becky's doing fine from my end.
Sucks it.
Becky Lynch just seems retarded. She's
She's hot, but as soon as she opens her mouth, there it's like shit.
It reminds me of one of my girlfriends, like one of my exes, who was so fucking hot, but you know when she spoke, she just sounded so fucking retarded, and I just.
Ric Flair's like, "You're not gonna be wife number 5." Fuck that.
Yep.
If he says Space Mountain, I'm gonna laugh.
Whoa. She just attacked his manhood.
They should do like a rape angle where Ric Flair just goes in there, fucking hair and folds her in half.
Yo, I wanted Ric Flair to come tell Becky Lynch and say, "You're gonna be riding on Space Mountain." I just want to hear that, like Becky, for making fun of my daughter.
I don't think Charlotte appreciated that.
No shit, bro. I predict Becky Lynch will win the title, only for her to lose the title again, 16 more times.
Ric Flair's got to stop drinking before he goes on Raw. It's just embarrassing.
This guy's gonna probably slip out TNA when he's doing a promo. Like, let me tell you something. I was from TNA. And guess what? Charlotte and I were riding on Space Mountain.
Oh, God.
Trust me, I thought Ric Flair was about to say it in this promo, like, "Hey, Becky, just for that, tonight you're not going to be getting Space Mountain." Whoa!
My God.
I think Space Mountain's long been retired.
Trust me, Ric Flair as a promo guy makes me laugh so hard. The guy is.
Oh yeah, Ric Flair is also in his promo. I'm pretty sure. That's just a thought.
Have you noticed that since the League of Nations became a thing, Barrett hasn't done anything?
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah.
Isn't he injured though?
I used to like Wade Barrett. I thought Wade Barrett by himself was awesome. You know, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. You know?
Yeah, but that gimmick got him over, and it's a bad thing to get over.
How is it a bad thing to wait? I'm sorry. Did you just say it's a bad thing to get over?
I was being sarcastic.
Did you? Wow. Okay. So the problem with that gimmick was the man was doing it as a heel. He should have just turned babyface and still kept with the gimmick.
I know.
And people still get even more.
But
Trust
they
me.
wanted to keep him as a heel, apparently.
Why? It didn't make any sense because the guy got injured.
Like, they could have had like a upper mid-card or like main event face, but instead they just made him a jobber heel. Like, how is that a good trade-off?
Exactly. Like the thing was, the guy got injured. He comes back, wins the IC title, loses every single championship, loses every single non-title match there is, and then loses the IC title. And look where he has gone to since. King of the Ring and jobbing. He loses to R-Truth in like 3 months, the past 3 months. And then look at him now. He's friggin'... What is he doing now? The whole League of Nations crap. So, they should have just done the whole Bad News Barrett thing as a babyface and then... Because that shit was actually getting over.
I'm probably in the minority, but I never even liked the Bad News gimmick. It was just a bunch of cheap heat promos. And I'm not a big fan of those sort of stuff.
Instead of just wasting everybody's time with his entire career, they should have just released him after Cena buried him with the chairs.
But that's basically how it is, man.
It's my personal
Once
opinion.
after Cena feud, it's basically just a waste of time. It's like, where do you go from there? You know what I mean? It's like,
We need Cena to bury him now, though, because the fucking guys that are coming up are shit. We need
not one person you don't like from NXT, Righty?
Well, the only people who've come up that I liked at any point were the Shield and the Wyatts, and they're all ruined now. And now fucking all we have left is fucking Fergal and Neville and all these dumb midgets who kick people, and I just don't care. None of them have any character. None of them can cut promos. None of them are interesting in any way. They're a bunch of stupid schmucks. I just don't care. They're all the same.
I'm still a commercial on my end. Hey, look, but guys, in all seriousness, as far as Wade Barrett went, I thought the bad news gimmick was pretty good. I thought it was pretty funny. And a lot of times, as we all know, heels get over that way. He got over. But like I said, once he got injured, and of course, when he feuded with John Cena, John Cena kills a career. And, so basically, yeah, his status now with the
Are you
nations.
kidding me?
What they did this match like 2 months ago, and Reigns beat the shit out of all these guys. Why are we doing this match again?
Oh boy, so basically,
Well, Terrence, it's like you said, because fuck you, that's why.
Exactly. See, get that trending right now, because fuck you. That's why. That's WWE's logic.
All of the
Here's Kevin Owens. No, but Buster Ridley, man, everybody. Wade Barrett's a good talent. The thing is, it's WWE. He got injured, he lost his push, and there's nothing for him now. So, but I've always respected the guy as a wrestler, as far as a wrestler goes. WWE doesn't have.
And we have Dean Mother effing Ambrose as the Intercontinental Champion.
I will say I'm really interested in seeing Kevin Owens' ad commentary because he always does a great job of just roasting Michael Cole and JBL.
Owens is a prize fighter, Michael.
Guys, did y'all get my point on Wade Barrett?
The last man standing
Oh
match.
yeah, that's definitely gonna be awesome. And hopefully I'll be there on your show, Righty.
What's that?
Last man
Hopefully I'll
standing
be on
match.
your show. I'll be on your show to watch that.
Okay.
Oh, we got Ultimo Mysterio over here. Ultimo Mysterio is gonna be coming in the ring.
That's a nice combination.
Lucha. Okay.
Because that's what Kalisto is. It's basically Ultimo Dragon and Rey Mysterio. All in one.
And to quote Righty here, he loves his fans!
He's just straight up Rey Mysterio.
At least Ray, had a little bit of promo skill. I mean, I'm not saying he was ever a great talker, but
And I should know I'm a big Rey Mysterio fan.
yeah, you probably have you probably have a more judgmental part on him than I would.
The thing was, Ray, he wasn't a strong promo guy, but it's just different time, different era. I believe so.
Ray had to wrestle.
Ray had to wrestle what?
The Great Khali.
Guys, I think that's what he was gonna say. Big guys.
All of Ray's
Yeah, he was, yeah.
were just about how he loved his fans. That's every promo he ever cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
he
you just
was
one
gonna
move
do it.
away from the 619.
WWE turned him kitty and
Hey, but Stage Man, no,
Yeah.
that's true. No, Stage Man, no, but did you get my opinion on Wade Barrett? He's a
Yeah.
good wrestler, but it's just WWE
Fucked him over. Yeah, exactly.
Didn't try to rebuild his
I
career
do agree.
or his momentum. So that's on them. Like I say, I understand WB's point of view. That's true. Yeah, he didn't like the bad news thing, but I thought it was funny for a while. It was different.
I swear, why do they deliberately want to make Kalisto the next Rey Mysterio? You just can't do it.
Oh, that happened.
You can't. You can't do that.
Well, they're trying to track all the Hispanic. Go ahead, Buster.
They don't care about building new stars. They just want to build like the next Rey Mysterio. You know what I'm saying?
Because what's the point? You can't do that. You can't fill Ray's shoes. You don't see anyone wearing Kalisto masks.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing.
Like, when I went into like arenas when I was like 10, I saw a lot of kids my age at the time wearing Rey Mysterio masks.
At least Rey was a friggin' draw to a certain extent with the merch and all that other stuff. But with Kalisto, hardly anyone gives a shit about Kalisto. And they're trying to make this guy the next Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
like,
I'm surprised they actually give a shit about Kalisto.
Like Rey Mysterio in 02 was like one of their top stars during the SmackDown 6 era. With Kalisto when he first came to the main roster, the guy was wrestling on Main Event and Superstars.
Everybody in the SmackDown 6 was cool as fuck.
Exactly.
Even the guys that didn't have character.
Like Ray's first pay-per-view match was against Kurt Angle at SummerSlam. This Kalisto
match.
By the way,
that has to be the greatest 10-minute match I've ever seen.
Trust me. And here's you just gotta stop making Kalisto the next Rey Mysterio. They just can't. Next thing you know, they're probably gonna give him the world title because he looks like Rey.
Oh God, please don't. If it's at WrestleMania, if that ever happens, then I'm just gonna.
Maybe and it's just me being a bit biased because I didn't mind Rey as world champion, but that's just me being a Rey fan. But that's just me.
No, but you're right though. No one will ever
I'll be right back.
replace Rey Mysterio. I mean, he was awesome. He was one of a kind. He was different. So yeah, I mean him. Now WCW. I remember Juventud. I liked Juventud Guerrero. Also liked Psychosis and also
Jushin Thunder Liger.
La Parca, yeah, Jushin Thunder. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, they were all luchas, but they were basically different. But they were also
Juventud.
I mean, yeah, Juventud Guerrero.
You know, it's one thing we can all say from this is that one thing the roster really lacks upon is it's not just booking and whatnot. It's just there's no actual new unique stars that can separate themselves from anyone else. Like if you see a lot of people on the roster, just basically the second coming of so and so. You have Dolph Ziggler coming out trying to be the second coming of Shawn Michaels. You have the Ascension trying to come out looking like they're the second coming of Demolition and the Road Warriors. You have Kalisto trying to pull off like he's Rey Mysterio. Like it's like look at it. Like there's nothing different that I see on the main roster a lot. Like you can probably say Kevin Owens. You can say Roman Reigns to a certain extent, Bray Wyatt. But look at everybody. Like most of the people on the roster are just basically the second coming of so and so, which isn't good.
Yeah, even my favorite one, Dean Ambrose, is sort of a hybrid of Pillman and Piper.
But at least with that, at least he just looks like he looks like a friggin'. At least he's not doing the same moves as friggin' Piper and Pillman and all those guys. At least he ain't trying to. At least he's trying to do his own thing. Just somehow looks like so and so. But Dolph Ziggler, man, like the man looks like he's trying to pull off a 2016 version of. Hold on for a minute.
The 2016 version of Shawn Michaels with a little bit of Kurt Hennig tossed in there for good measure.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's trying to pull off like mid-90s Shawn Michaels. Like it's not even funny. Like people say how, and you don't have to be the biggest Reigns fan in the world, but I hear people telling me Reigns is the most unoriginal character on the roster, while you have Dolph Ziggler, who's the most unoriginal person on the roster ever. Like you have to admit.
Dolph is the most unoriginal, he said.
No, yeah. Roman Reigns is the most unoriginal.
Nah, Dolph Ziggler is far from original. At least with the Reigns, it's just like he's just using a remix version of the Shield, and his get-up kind of looks more. It's just a different design from his Shield get-up, but that doesn't make him unoriginal. It's just a different version than he was from the Shield. With Ziggler, it's just like this guy's trying to pull off like he's Shawn Michaels. He's using the super kick to win his matches. Like what the hell?
Bon Jovi.
Welcome back, WJ.
My computer crashed. What was I saying? Mysterio worked in Mexico, WCW, WWE. Before getting pushed, Kalisto gets pushed because he looks like Mysterio. You know?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, no. Me and Terrence were just saying about nobody would ever be Rey Mysterio. The originals were Rey Mysterio came first, then you had Psychosis, then you had Juventud Guerrero, who's awesome, then you had Jushin Thunder Liger and La Parka, who's coming to the ring with like a guitar.
Oh,
That was kind of funny.
Oh, that reminds me. What gave them the idea to put the Mexicals together? Like, the Mexicals sounded like something that came from WCW, but then I realized that Super Crazy was more in ECW.
Yeah. Apparently, from what I remember, it actually started off as a 3-man group, and then Juventud Guerrero had some problems with the company or something like that. And then
I remember SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, Juventud isn't in the game.
Yeah. Because I was saying to myself, like, didn't Juventud, he was a cruiserweight champion, I remember at one point, like around like late 05, and then for some reason he wasn't a part of the Mexicals anymore. I think he lost the title to like Kid Cash or something like that, and then since then he just...
I was there for
that. A blast from the past.
Yeah.
Terrence, I was there for that.
For real?
Yeah, Providence, Rhode Island. I went to that event.
You got to see friggin' Batista and Ray taking on and Big Show and Taker and Orton in the Cell.
Wasn't the best Hell in a Cell match, but because I saw it live, I will treasure it.
You know, I thought it was a solid Cell match. I kind of found it was one of the more underrated Cell matches.
I mean,
I actually like it.
At least I got to see people bleed.
Exactly. Hey, you got Bob Orton and the referee bleeding, man. Like, shit.
I think that was the last time Bob Orton never saw his face. And it's funny, The Undertaker disappears, and Orton's put into Booker T's business with Benoit.
And then friggin' Taker comes back at the Rumble with he's riding on a horse.
With Kurt Angle, basically had Kurt Angle.
Yep, I'll remember. The ring collapses, you got Taz saying, "Oh, holy shit!"
And then Michael calls like, "Holy!" And then friggin' Taz was saying, like, I remember that event very well because they had the Rumble match be like second last or third last from the main event. Like, whose idea was to have Mark Henry versus Kurt Angle in the main event of the Royal Rumble, which, by God, that match was terrible. Like, after the Rumble, basically the whole event was just dead.
Kurt Angle tried his best to make that match work.
And then, but then he had that classic match with The Undertaker in the following pay-per-view with Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
That was freaking... I actually have it on DVD, which my friend has. Friggin' Kurt Angle and Undertaker for the world title. In a way, that should have been the match for WrestleMania, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Kurt Angle versus Undertaker. That would have been something amazing. But they did it
at... good, especially well, Kurt Angle would have probably carried the match mostly because Taker is not much a wrestler, but of course he has good gimmick and character, so, you know.
Yeah, I want to say
Taker has so much skill, you know. He's slower.
Of course, and you gotta, if you look at it, like, even the matches with Triple H and Shawn and Punk, he tends to choose the people that he wants to work with, that he knows that they're gonna carry him to a good match. Like with Brock at WrestleMania 30, it was just Brock winning in for himself, and he just basically just kicked the shit out of Undertaker. Although the Hell in a Cell match and the SummerSlam match turned out to be awesome, but you know, it was kind of like a miracle, you know what I mean? With no concussions and all that other crap.
Good point. So now you've got injuries amongst the roster right now. Sasha Banks is hurt.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
That's the worst part.
What is that? It's the fact that it doesn't matter what the WWE Universe does to cheer Ambrose on. I'm willing to stop at absolutely nothing to get my Intercontinental title back.
You know, at least with Kevin Owens, it's something. He's not just another heel in a lot of ways. Like, you know, the guy can actually cut a promo. The guy's just more of himself. Like, he just doesn't give a shit. Yo, Kyle, what other pay-per-view events have you been to?
I went to Backlash in 09.
And what else?
I haven't gone to any other pay-per-view shows. I mean, I could have though. I could have gone to SummerSlam of last year, but I don't know, I just work got in the way.
Wait, do you live in the Northeast, right?
Yeah.
So you're from Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Alright.
I could go to the events in Boston. I could go to them in Connecticut. I can go to them in New York. Hell.
How long will it take you from there to New York, or there to Boston, or there to Connecticut? How long will it take you?
From Boston or to Connecticut.
Like if you're going from Rhode Island to Boston.
Actually, I've never been to any pay-per-views. I've just been to house shows. Like, I've been to Raw, and then years ago before, I was at SmackDown taping.
I'll be right back.
This is back when Hulk Hogan fought Brock Lesnar. This was, I think, in the early 2000s, in the post-Attitude Era. I went with a buddy of mine for work. We saw SmackDown because Rikishi was in town that day in Richmond, Virginia. Yes. So, you know. But I've never been to pay-per-views. Actually, pay-per-views don't even come to Richmond, Virginia. I would love to go to WrestleMania one day, but like I said, it's too expensive. And once again, about WrestleMania, I don't have too much high hopes for this.
Fucking show's boring tonight. Fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Hitting record on this shit. I might have to watch the rest tomorrow. We'll see how long I can keep going.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, we lost Kyle. Yeah, we're losing the panel.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, the matchup continues. Kalisto trying to get it, couldn't quite do it. Oh, by Sheamus. Good night. Oh, yeah. The final of the three-way.
The match is about to be over.
Hopefully
that was a vicious bro kick.
Hopefully we'll get something better. Fuck.
Well, at least Sheamus won for this League of Nations tonight.
Kyle's back.
Welcome back, Kyle. Welcome back, Kyle.
Fuck.
My
goddamn internet just lost me again.
I know what you mean.
It does that, the Hangouts, eh?
It's worse if you're hosting them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Oh,
hey, did Kevin Owens? Oh.
Didn't do fuck all.
Hey, did Kevin Owens just do something? I see him smiling. I must have missed it.
He didn't do shit. Oh, WJ, you see that new vid that Trap Queen posted?
I gotta see that. I didn't see that. What is she
I
doing?
think I saw a picture of it there.
It's just her putting on a bunch of makeup. Like she explains, oh, okay, this is what you do. It's funny though.
Okay.
Okay.
That's true. That's the big ending tonight. Lesnar and Reigns or whatever.
Yeah, I'm guessing the highlight reel is going to be the main event segment.
Fuck.
I want to turn this into the biggest highlight reel of all time. Okay? And what I want to do is have the top 3 contenders of the winner of the Royal Rumble match this Sunday here in the same ring. We're talking about Y2J, talking about Brock Lesnar, and what I want to do is have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns in this ring tonight on the highlight reel. Roman Reigns. Lesnar. And what I want to do is have the WWE World Heavyweight Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar together. That's the way. The Jericho's highlight reel. Live. Monday Night Raw. Jericho hosts Roman Reigns and face to face. Chris Jericho. People gambling on whether or not we all kill each other.
Yeah, I'm seeing
you're being too loud.
I'm seeing a Condemned 2 commercial again. We don't need that.
No, we don't.
I'm back. What the hell happened?
Sheamus beat Kalisto with a bro kick, and
that's it.
Basically we got a recap of the opening segment with Roman Reigns. Apparently that's the main. So Jericho's highlight reel is going to be the main event segment tonight.
That's
pretty sure fight sooner or later.
Okay. So probably right now they're probably gonna also. I think they're probably gonna also announce a tag title match as well. They just got to at this point. Like there's only like 4 matches announced on the card.
Yeah, so there's like Buster Wright mentioned earlier, we're having so much fun going on. I can't stand it. How about you, WJ?
I might be going to bed soon. They're too much fun.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Don't worry, we have another 15 minutes, man. We can pull it through.
Actually, it's 10:10. I think it's a little over 45 minutes to go.
It's 50 minutes, bro.
Oh, 50 minutes. Okay, yeah.
Plus the extra time, they always go later and shit.
Yeah, that is true.
11:06. Yeah.
We're not finished yet.
For some reason, I always hear every single week. I always hear that they don't book their shows until as the show is actually going on, but yet they can still go overtime. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like there's no long-term plan for these shows. Just do it right on the spot. It's half the time it's just improv, and yet they're going overtime.
Improv. It's annoying. Very, 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 very fucking annoying.
Apparently, there's a live WWE Network special that's coming in Toronto, I think March.
I saw something also. It's some kind of special for Brock Lesnar or something.
Yeah, you know, like the one they did for like Japan and the MSG show in last year. So they're gonna do one again in Toronto. And I live in Toronto, so I don't know. My friend was saying that he wants to. He's thinking about going, but it depends on what kind of a card they're gonna be showing, because it's pretty obvious that the two people are gonna be on the show is gonna be Brock and Jericho. So it's not like it's gonna be anything major.
Yeah, I guess it'll be something that fans will want to watch. If Brock Lesnar's on it, they'll watch it. Let's put it that way. Maybe.
With a press conference covered by close to 100 media outlets and anchored by WWE World Champion Roman Reigns.
No, guys, don't worry. They're not breaking kayfabe.
I just saw Ziggler in that segment wearing a Team Bad shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he was. I'm guessing he's fucking somebody in Team Bad. I wonder who that could be.
Tamina.
Yeah,
it better not be. It better not be Naomi, though, because Jimmy Uso is gonna kick his ass.
You never know. They look. They may be wrestlers. They may be married, but they swingers behind closed doors, I believe.
The swingers. Swingers.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of swinging going on backstage.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. This Rumble pay-per-view has potential of actually being pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It has potential. It has potential.
Looks like we're gonna see the New Day. Oh boy, here we go.
No, the thing I say it because other than last year or the year before or for the past few years, it just the Royal Rumble pay-per-view didn't mean shit. Now it's like we have the title match being in the Rumble match. We have a couple of undercard matches that could probably steal the show as well. So, you know, there's a lot of potential in this.
Yeah, everything has a lot of potential until it goes down, and then you're like, oh my god, you're disappointed.
Like the friggin' last man standing IC title match can friggin' really surprise us and make it really, really good. Because they actually been building this shit up for a lot better than they did for TLC. They've been building this up.
Here we go. We're having a funeral for the trombone. Okay.
Oh, that's
gonna make his
going
return.
a little too far. That's just being retarded.
Nah.
That's.
Trust me, I've seen a lot worse.
That's really disgraceful.
Trust me. There's gonna be a new trombone. Don't worry. Just like there was a new rocking chair for the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Just one time, Dean Ambrose destroys the rocking chair. Next thing you know, it comes back, and then the Undertaker puts it in flames or some next shit. And for some reason, they're still using it. Like, yeah, but again, I feel like it has potential. It really does. Like, the last man standing match can be really awesome. The Divas title match can be really good. The US title match can be solid. The undercard can be a really solid, like a really, really good undercard, and then you have the main event, which can be really, really something. I just hope they don't F it up, you know? Unlike last year's, though, where it's just like tag match, title match, and then the Rumble, which was the shittiest Rumble match I've ever seen.
Wait, what was the shittiest Rumble match you've ever seen?
Last year's, really. And it wasn't because Reigns won. I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns. It's just the overall booking.
The Rumble was just as bad.
Oh yeah. I watched it recently. I was bored out of my ass. I was like this is one of the few things that in the Attitude Era that was just really bad, like the 1999 Royal Rumble. And see, I told you they're gonna do the whole. It's all about the numbers shit. See, I told you. It's all about the statistics, Michael. All about the Michael. You know, I was watching the 1992 Royal Rumble recently.
Oh, I did. I did too. Just ask Right Smartbuster. He was on it with me.
That was an awesome Rumble match.
Oh yeah.
And that's a Rumble.
It's not my favorite Rumble though.
I want to say it's not my favorite, but I can easily understand why it's known to be one of the best, if not the best, Royal Rumble match of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I were to say, let's say, I don't know, maybe top 5 Rumble matches of all time, you can say 92, 2001, 2005, what was a good one? What was another good one? 93 maybe? It's kind of been a big blur.
Roman Reigns is going to break the record for longest time in the Royal Rumble.
Oh shit! I feel like
that's what I'm thinking too.
I feel like it's gonna happen. I'm like, at some point the records are gonna be broken. But I don't think I don't really see the reason. But I'm just saying, why not you just keep it?
Next time you defend that championship, it'll be you against 29 other men in a Royal Rumble match.
I'm still saying Triple H is gonna win.
Now they're saying he's entered in the Royal Rumble. I've heard that online. I'm like, the guy that needs to come in. The guy that needs to come in is Goldberg, hands down. You need to sign Goldberg, make him in. You will get that will be a good thing.
$15 world champion. So 15 former world champions are going to be in the Rumble. 6 of them are already former Rumble winners. You know why? Why didn't they have Undertaker be in this Rumble match too? They could have just made this really special and had Undertaker be in it. You know, Brock is already in it. If Cena wasn't injured, you had Cena. Like, this could have been a really, really star-studded Royal Rumble. One versus all. Let's go. Speaking of Roman Reigns. Man, they completely ruined the Usos, man. What the hell?
And here they come too.
They ruined the Usos. I was a huge fan of the Usos, like back in, like since they came until like recently. Like I still like them, but it's just every single time they come to the ring, I just lose interest in the Usos, man. This is overexposure to the max with these guys. Like if you really think so, like 2014, they've been really, really, like last year. I'm talking about, 2 years ago, like 2014, they've been extremely overexposed to the point where nobody gives a shit about the Usos, man. I remember in 2013 when they were feuding against the Shield, man, people were actually, these guys are getting over, but now they don't give a shit about them anymore. It sucks, man. It sucks. They're just overexposed, man. You just gotta stop overexposing their roster. That's why the brand extension was so was beneficial, because not a lot of guys were being exposed, you know, and they would only be exposed once a week instead of 3 or 4 times a week. Yo, Kyle, you still there?
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at some stuff.
Yeah, I'm still there too. I'm at commercial for that show, The Colony.
We will get through this together, guys. Don't worry. We'll get through this boredom.
No. I mean, we know what's coming. We know the thing's coming. It's freezing. I'm trying to reply to somebody. Somebody asked me if am I live on my reaction. I can't reply to them because my Google email is freezing. I don't know why. I hope I don't freeze in this Hangout. So
right now, I'm just waiting. Because I bought 2 long sleeve shirts on WWEshop.com a few days ago. I'm still waiting for my my order. I think this is okay. Today's Monday, right? Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that'll be 5 days, because I bought it on Thursday morning. It started shipping Thursday night. No, Thursday afternoon, yeah. So I don't know. No, actually, it started processing on Thursday. It didn't start shipping until today, so, and it's already in the same area as I am, so I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna get my shirts tomorrow or Wednesday. So, yeah. By the way, do you guys have any WWE merch by any chance?
No, the last thing I bought was hey, what's up, Devin?
What's up, Malik?
All right.
What? So what were we saying? I said, have you bought any?
No, the last shirt I got was a little Jimmy shirt from R-Truth. This last shirt I got.
Wow, that's a long ass time ago, bro. That's like almost 4 years old.
Mark Henry shirt, but I haven't been able to afford any shirts because money's a little tight right now. That's why I don't buy WWE merch,
That's why I always buy them when they're on sale. I'm not like everybody else who just buys them whenever. I buy them whenever there's a good sale on, like let's say you buy one get one free, or let's say long sleeve shirts are like 40% off or 50% off or shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you always buy these shirts when they're on sale.
Yeah,
and
I got you.
And here's a trick. Use coupon codes as well, because then it'll make your order a lot more cheaper. Like maybe you pay your shirt or whatever, your whole total, like another $5 less extra. So, just saying.
Yeah.
But hey, Devin, what's going on?
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
What's up, Devin?
Get this fucking clown off my TV. I'm sorry, what's up, Stage Man?
At the wrong time, Devin. You missed all the fun. WJ was here earlier, the right Smart Buster. We had a whole bunch of fun. Here comes the new day.
These fucking clowns.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Oh, my TV's ahead of yours.
Yep, I'm behind everybody.
I turned this bitch on, and the first thing I see is them having a funeral for fucking Francesca. Goddamn.
Don't worry, Francesca is gonna friggin' make it to WrestleMania. Don't worry.
I hope none of these guys make it to WrestleMania. I want Brock Lesnar to F5 them all off the Titantron.
But they can't, because they're gonna be on ESPN tomorrow. John. I'm like the only person that actually likes the New Day, but I do feel
these guys.
But I do feel the unicorn shit does really,
It's not manly. It's horse shit. Literally, it's horse shit.
Yeah, that's for sure. What B. Lace has been doing, what he's doing now is not manly. This gyrating shit. Oh, we lost Kyle. Okay, hope he comes back.
No, I like the New Day, but I think the whole unicorn shit just is going a little bit over the top. You know what I mean? Like, I know this gimmick is not supposed to be taken seriously, and I think that's the problem with everyone is just that they think that this gimmick should be taken seriously. You know? I'm just enjoying
Sorry, go ahead.
myself with this. That's the whole
I
point
feel
of the
like
gimmick.
the problem is what everyone's problem, including my problem, is that this is first of all, it devalues them all because they're all really good wrestlers. Well, Big E's the best out of all of them. Kofi and Xavier are pretty good, even though Kofi's super slow for a high flyer. But it devalues all the wrestlers. It takes all the manhood out of professional wrestling, and then it's
What?
just it's too stupid. Like it absolutely makes no sense. They come out here talking about making booty aid out of booty and the unicorn horns wearing fucking horns on their damn heads, and they got little rainbow powder puff clouds in the back and shit on their Titantron. The shit's just over the top and it's ridiculous. That's why I don't like it, because it's stupid.
Oh, JBL just mentioned JJ Watt on the show. Okay.
Oh, guess what, Malik? They're mainstream now. They mentioned JJ Watt. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
That's true. I think ever since WWE partnership with ESPN and have wrestlers on ESPN trying to force his company to go mainstream, I don't think it's working too well because now WWE it's like they're trying to be too mainstream, too corporate. Like, yeah, we're a professional sport. Yeah, right. WWE wrestling does not have no place on ESPN. I'm sorry. To me, ESPN and WWE don't mix. It's like oil and water.
Their format right now. That's why it doesn't mix, is because of this format. Now, if you were talking to me about like TNA's product now or New Japan's product now or like WWE like back in the day, I would have said, oh, absolutely, they all belong on ESPN. But this does not belong on there.
Yeah.
I'm switching between that and UFC. Malik, is this on your channel?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was gonna say because this guy's been almost gone for like 5 minutes, so I don't know if we were gonna drop off or not.
Yeah, we've been on since almost right at the start. I had more people on here, but like I said, people had to go to bed, you know. So, like I said, I had a pretty good panel at one time. I'm seeing the Mountain Dew commercial again right now.
Are you still doing your thing this Sunday?
With me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do a live Rumble hangout, you know, a reaction if you.
I just wasn't sure if we were still doing that or not.
If you want, yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, I'm down.
I'm gonna try to host my own hangouts more instead of joining so many, you know. I mean, joining was fun, but if I can host my own, you know, and get my own panel, you know, that's good too.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work on my channel and figure out ways that I can do it from like my iPad and stuff because it's hard for me to see my computer. I might try it again and see if there's a different way I can go about it.
That's cool.
It's really sad. Have you guys do you guys listen to Ric Flair's podcast recently?
I haven't listened to one of his podcasts yet. I need to though.
Because it's freaking hilarious. But the thing is, I was listening to the Jericho one a few days ago, and apparently he mentioned on the podcast that the WWE was trying to get Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement. I was like, wow. They're really desperate, are they? Like they actually want Shawn Michaels, who's turning 51 this year, to come in the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
That's when you know that. That's when you know that I tell you, man. Once they don't build new stars, it's gonna bite them in the ass. And right now, they're getting their ass bitten right now. Sad. Would you fight Brock Lesnar and for 30 minutes if someone offered you $2 million?
No.
Well, $2 million, eh? I wouldn't mind fighting
Bro, I
Brock
wouldn't
Lesnar.
last 10 seconds.
I wouldn't mind Brock Lesnar. Meeting Brock Lesnar wrestle.
If you beef me up to about 220, maybe.
All you gotta do is just stall for 30 minutes.
Terrence, I don't know if you noticed earlier, or any other guys noticed, there was a commercial for a horror movie coming out this Friday called The Boy. I might go see that. It looks interesting.
It does look kind of interesting, doesn't it?
It looks creepy, but it looks interesting. I'm gonna see that. So.
All right.
I didn't even know that was coming out or it was made.
By the way, I tried talking to. I couldn't talk to Jamie. Today. Apparently he wasn't online. I was about to tell him that you said Happy New Year and all that other stuff. And Malik wanted to try to talk. He wants to talk to you.
What you say now, Stage Man?
No, I tried talking to Jamie today, but apparently he wasn't online today. Because
okay, that's cool. I got you. All right.
Because again, I wanted to let you know, or let him know that, that you said Happy New Year and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And I'll let you know what he says.
I sent him a message on YouTube. I don't know if he reads his messages on YouTube inbox, but I sent him a message, So.
I think he's probably. I think he's trying not to. He's trying his best to friggin' to ignore you as much as he can. I feel like he wants to ignore you.
Yeah.
But again, I don't really see anything wrong you did.
No.
You just did what you had. You just did what you thought was right.
Yeah, I just had to do what I thought was right for myself. That's all. That's all I was doing. I just, he's not going to ever understand that. But I don't want to mention that too much on the air. I don't want him doing the video. But anyway, you're watching.
Apparently, I was about to actually do a group channel with him and Sega and everyone else, but I decided, as of today, I'm not gonna be a part of it because apparently I kind of seen the writing on the wall, and I feel like we may not probably do it.
What changed your mind?
I don't know. I just feel like we were planning this for like 6-7 weeks now, and it feels like it's now or never, and I'm just whether I'm trying to be patient, and I'll probably tell you a bit more off air.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
What's the main event this bitch supposed to be?
No, the main event is going to be a main event segment. Jericho's doing a highlight reel, and it's going to have Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar on there. Brock Lesnar beat him up last weekend at the end of the show after he came in and beat up the New Day. He was beating him up and everything. I think Luke Harper, I think I saw was beating him up too a little bit. So, and then Brock Lesnar beat up Roman Reigns after he got up. So Roman Reigns now wants revenge, payback. So that's what's going to happen, And your winners, the New Day.
Too gay?
Two.
Fucking guys.
This kid, he's 300-pound Bengals flying outside the ring. Jey Uso taking up Biggie yet again. Now, where are his legs? Watch Jey Uso come down into that left leg. Biggie was there to take advantage with the big ending. Big A takes up the victory. And now the New Day with the defend their tag team titles Sunday at the Royal Rumble match.
The power of positivity. Oh look, there's Mark Henry and R-Truth. Now I want to get a Mark Henry shirt one day since he's about to retire. See, I want to see any black wrestler that's been out there. I buy and wear their T-shirt.
Please don't buy a New Day shirt.
Oh, there's Neville. Whoa. Oh hell no, I ain't touching a New Day shirt.
What
Hey
was
Terrence,
that?
anybody?
What was that? What was that segment? Yeah, what were you
Keep the
saying?
dream alive. I think. No, I'm gonna get a Mark Henry shirt before he retires, so his merch is still available. But look, that segment just now with the black wrestlers and Neville, I think that was a holiday. Keep the dream alive.
Yeah. They always do this,
And here's
man.
a Total Divas. Oh, sorry, Terrence, go ahead.
I always feel like the whole concept of Black History Month, it's just the way the media tries to tell people that this is the only time you're supposed to only give a shit about us. Just like how the media tries to tell people that you're only supposed to give a shit about your mothers and fathers on Mother's and Father's Day. Really.
It's like Valentine's Day too. Fuck Valentine's Day.
That's the problem. It's just that's how the media wants. That's the media and everything around it f's up everything and corrupts people's minds because of these stupid, useless holidays. Like, why do we have to only dedicate 1 month of black people? We don't need that, you know? In a way, it's kind of insulting because you're basically saying that only one time of the year you're only gonna give a shit about black people while every month for the rest of the year you should not give a shit about them. You know what I'm saying? And even if they do, they don't really. It's not as genuine. So that's why I don't believe in this whole Black History Month or mother or shit like that. It's just stupid shit that the media just tells people what to do, or the government, or all that kind of crap, because they want them. It's all PR shit if you really think about it. You know.
Well put, my friend. Well put.
You know, and like, if you really want to, if like, I would respect anyone and or anything if they want to change the world, and we don't have to do it based on ethnicity or the color of our skin. Like really, if you think about it, like, and I've been saying it. If you know, I always say this. If you're not gonna be genuine about something, then just don't say or do anything at all. Like, you know, it's just all a PR thing. Like, I always see in schools, they always dedicate 1 month in February. Oh, it's Black History Month. It's Black History Month. Basically, it's telling you, the kids, they're basically telling the kids, okay, guys, it's February. This is the time we're only supposed to care about the black people. You know what I mean? Niggas rule. Nigga month. You know?
Wow.
That's what it's just telling you. Like, okay, kids, it's nigga month. Try to act like you're a nigga, okay? Like, I'm being dead serious, man. Like, I never understand it, never will. And then once March hits, they don't give a shit anymore. Like, that's the thing. It's just, okay, we're gonna do this one little thing for Black History Month, and then we're just gonna go on with our day. Why does it only have to be 1 month? Why not you just celebrate what these guys do any day of the year. Why does it have to dedicate for 1 month? Similar to
I don't know. I
breast
never
cancer.
understood the way the entertainment world does, but I guess it's I guess it's just like it's just like WWE's breast cancer thing every February.
Exactly. It's just like why does it have to? Why do they have to dedicate?
Yeah, Susan G. Komen every month. They have the pink merch. John Cena's wearing the pink hats, the pink wristbands, and basically, of course, WWE they're exploiting that.
Hey, you know, if they want to, why do they have to do it in October? Oh, because it's breast cancer month. That's the only time you're only supposed to give a shit about people who are surviving breast cancer and do a nice thing. That's another thing. It's basically telling people, hey, listen, the only time you're supposed to be charitable is whatever, and so or this month, and it's really disgusting if you really think about it. But what do I know? I'm just a normal human being who doesn't buy into the BS that goes on in the media. Oh man, I feel sorry for Tyler Breeze. I'm not gonna lie.
And here's the thing. Look who's the tag partner. It's the Ascension.
I really feel sorry for Tyler Breeze. I really feel sorry for Tyler Breeze, and you know, people don't like the gimmick, man, but the guy has a lot of potential. And apparently, I heard reports that Vince just given up on him. I don't know why.
He has. That's what I was gonna mention. Vince has given up on.
The crowd doesn't react to him. That's why.
No, the crowd reacts.
They do react. It's just that they cut this guy's leg off like as soon as like the first few weeks. After 2 or 3 weeks, the guy is having shorter entrances because the entrance was the best part of his shtick. And then they cut with him and Summer Rae, and then you just see this guy on Superstars fighting Jack Swagger and shit like that, and he's losing on Main Event and Superstars. And I'm like, man, this guy was killing it on NXT. This guy was putting on some good matches. It was one of the few people on NXT who actually had a gimmick that was getting over, and it was just, trust me, and now he's just doing shit that I don't like. Because Tyler Breeze has a lot of potential. I see this guy.
Yeah, he's talented. You can tell. It's just a bad gimmick. And the thing is, they also split him and Summer Rae up, which is a good thing. He didn't need Summer Rae in the first place, but
he didn't need to.
The whole selfie thing. Basically, he became an instant comic relief. He became instant comic relief. That's why no one liked him.
And I didn't like and the thing is, I always thought if this guy would have come on the main roster, this guy is gonna I was thinking to myself, for the most part, he's gonna be more of an upper mid-card guy fighting for the Intercontinental title, similar to Shawn Michaels back in 92, 93, before winning the WWE title in 96. He would be somewhere around there putting on some good matches and winning the IC title. Tyler Breeze screams Intercontinental Champion material. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. That'd be a good title for him, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe as the gimmick evolves and it turns out to be really, really great, who knows? You may just give him a world title run and he works as a heel, as a champion. You know? There's so much potential in Tyler Breeze, and I really like Tyler Breeze. You know? It's just, it sucks to see, you know, and this goes down to WWE's NXT call-ups track record and them not pushing certain guys the way they should and always ruining their push. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it not only it goes bad on the wrestlers, but it goes bad on Triple H, NXT as well. These guys are getting called up just so they can get buried on the main roster. That's why I call it more of a demotion to the main roster than a promotion.
Well, I'm fine with that with Tyler Breeze because he doesn't scream championship anything to me.
Not even Intercontinental Champion?
Nope.
I think he'd be exciting if he had a different gimmick and a different, to me, a different promotion with a different creative direction. I think he would shine in TNA or Global Force.
I'm curious to know if he. I'm curious to know
and
if
also
he can
maybe
actually do
Ring of Honor.
some flips and shit and some some dives and some like some springboards and stuff. Because if he can, he might actually be very good. I freaking hate the Ascension though.
I hate the
Yeah.
Ascension
These guys
too.
are garbage.
I noticed Stardust is in there too. So this isn't
Oh,
much of
man,
an 8-man tag. This isn't much of an 8-man tag match. It's not very exciting.
Oh, see, here's another guy that I
Because basically,
really enjoyed.
This
you
is
basically
more
have
of
an
a
8-man tag of jobbers.
match.
Oh my God, look at
You have
this.
an 8-man
Look
tag
at
of
this.
jobbers.
Stardust. Look at this. Stardust. Cody Rhodes, man. Similar to Tyler Breeze, man, right now. Like,
I swear, how far is he?
oh my God. Cody Rhodes, back in like 2011, 2012, could have been something great. When he was holding the IC title for like 7 months, I thought that once they had him take off the title, he could have been like a contender for the World Heavyweight title on SmackDown, but it just didn't work out for him. I thought the Cody Rhodes shtick was working, and now he's doing the Stardust thing. I thought the Stardust thing was working for a bit, but after a while, it just didn't work. Like, he broke up with Goldust. They had one match at a pay-per-view, which sucked ass. And then he just became more of a comic relief guy than anything. But the thing I like about Cody Rhodes, I like about Cody Rhodes is that he makes everything work. Whatever situation he goes, whatever situation they put him in, he finds a way to make it work, and that's a great quality to have. So
Neville's one of my favorites.
Neville is another person. The guy has a lot of potential in being something great. You know, trust me, the guy can get over just based on his moves. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh shit, botch.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on these days. Too much botching going on.
Trust me, the Red Arrow is the most protected move in WWE right now. Like, nobody has kicked out of the Red Arrow, not even John Cena.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins used the ropes, though.
Still counts.
He still used the ropes. That was not a kick out. He was lucky.
It still counts, though.
I was using the ropes. But I get what you mean, don't worry. Seth Rollins, you could say he came close, but he didn't kick out. He just used the ropes because he was just that damn close. But Cena never kicked out of the Red Arrow. I remember when they had that U.S. Open Challenge and Neville versus Cena happened. Trust me, if Rusev didn't came in, Neville would have won.
Cena would have kicked out.
No, I don't think so. They protected this move. This is the only moves in WWE they have actually protected, which is great.
I'm back. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Bears Town? Yeah, you missed all the fun. Yeah, everybody was here. Mostly was gone. Now it's just me, Stage Man, and this kid, and this guy here, Devin. I don't know if Devin, if you've met Bears Town yet.
I have not.
Okay, Devin, this is Bears Town. Is one of yeah, his phone died. Yeah, his phone died. He had to recharge it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here we go. Up next, Jericho's highlight reel with Reigns.
Hey, so who's there?
It's me.
Oh, it's me, Stage Man, and Devin.
No, who was there a while ago? WJ left?
Yeah, WJ was here.
Smart Busters.
Kyle. Wrestling Brainy was on for a while. He came in. Tried to get Dark Horse in there, but he never answered my messages. But he's online on Facebook. His inbox is lit up green, so I guess maybe he's busy or he's tired. Dark Horse, a shout out to you.
Shout out to him. And shout out to everyone who subscribed to this channel.
Yeah, shout out to Ambrosia Cat, Christian Negron. He couldn't be with us tonight. I want to send a shout out to everybody who's on the show, who graced us with the presence on the show. Shout out to WJ, thanks for being on. Shout out to the Right Smug Buster, thanks for being on, bro.
Wrestling Brainy.
Shout out to Wrestling Brainy.
Kyle Machado.
Hey, Kyle Machado. Yeah.
Shout out to everyone and everything.
Thanks for being on the show, guys.
I was there for fun. So I was there for fun this time.
Think
know,
my
I'm not
tag
gonna lie.
partner's on Luke Dog's thing.
I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for you, Malik, I would have been asleep right now.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I'm going to sleep after this goes off because I have to be at work at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna need some shut eye because it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, the day after holiday at the bank.
Oh,
Or when is the next
Yeah, gotta
hangout
wake
you're
up
gonna
early.
probably be doing? Are you gonna do a Royal Rumble hangout?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to host one. Depends on if everybody's available. If not,
I'm available.
I'm available.
I'll probably join one because I'm pretty sure Dark Horse might host one too. I don't know. It's all timing and I guess the luck of the draw. But I'll probably try to host one.
I suggest you host it.
Okay, that's cool.
Because
Yeah, I
the
can do
last
that,
time you hosted was actually pretty fun.
Of course, yeah. See, I don't, I'm not about drama.
It's because we made fun of the
I just like to have
pay-per-view
fun on
the
here.
whole time.
Yeah, that was the best part. We made fun of
Because
the
the
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view was shit.
I mean, let's hope this one's going to be good.
Nah, I think it's gonna be solid. For the most part, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a solid show.
But if Triple H wins, I'm gonna trash WWE like nothing.
He will win.
They just,
he will win.
Like I said, Bearstown, everybody. If they just sign Goldberg
Goldberg.
to show up, if he comes in at entry number 30, I will say WWE, you finally did something right.
No, Chris Benoit is gonna win the Rumble.
What?
No. I wouldn't say that now. That guy's a murderer.
No, what I mean by Chris Benoit, I mean the Invisible Man.
Okay.
Vacant.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit was the TNA World Champion before Matt Hardy won it.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Poston too, who I invited but couldn't be here tonight because he's working. What's up, Poston? Yeah, Bearson, I invited Poston, but he's at work right now.
Shout out to Goldberg.
Shout out to your mama.
Mr. Guy.
Why you guys gotta be hating on Roman Reigns like that?
Oh yeah, I get his autograph already.
For real?
Yeah.
You took a picture of the guy?
Oh, I got a picture. I got a picture. So can you say? I'm gonna post it.
That's nice. I have a T-shirt of Roman Reigns. The Hit Hard, Hit Often T-shirt. And I'm getting a long sleeve Roman Reigns shirt as well.
I'm actually gonna put new DDS for Pokemon University.
Mm-hmm.
New DDS, Pokemon, dude.
I never knew you were a Pokemon fan.
Hell yeah, I am a Pokemon fanboy, so.
I was more into the older Pokemon, like everything before.
I watch Pokemon. I still buy the games.
The games I play, but not the friggin' show. The show was just boring as all hell.
Show's gay. No, that show's dead to me.
Like, I haven't watched Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl, which is like almost 10 years ago.
I don't watch Pokemon since Black and White. Black and White.
I hate it. I didn't like Black and White. I actually watched I watched like a few episodes of Diamond and Pearl, but after that, I just couldn't watch Pokemon anymore.
Me too.
The original is the best. The rest of that shit's gay. I hate it.
Original
ruined it.
Yeah. I like playing Diamond and Pearl for the DS the most. Simply because the graphics are just perfect.
I like Pokemon original Pokemon style. The Pokemon Blue, motherfuckers.
You gotta play Pokemon You gotta play Pokemon sometime, buddy. Me versus you.
What? You have DDS already?
I used to have a DS, but I play. Yeah.
New DS.
Oh, no, I don't have a 3DS. I only have.
What?
What the hell? Hold on,
Jericho's up there, and Paul Heyman has just interrupted him.
Okay, I gotta mute my mic while I'm watching this because I want to hear what he's saying.
Paul Heyman, and I am advocate for the Heyman. Would you please shut the hell up? We know who your client is, Heyman. Where is he? Where is Brock Lesnar?
Well, Mr. Jericho, Mr. Ayatollah of rock and roll-up, you don't need to be a weatherman to know that there is an F5 that will be touching down tonight in Columbus, Ohio. My client, Brock Lesnar, is here tonight. Now, if I recall, so the last time you went face to face with Brock Lesnar, it wasn't quite something for the Chris Jericho highlight reel. It was more something for the Brock Lesnar highlight reel. But, may I don't think you have anything to worry about tonight, Mr. Jericho, because my client is not focused on you. My client is focused on your other guest tonight, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE heavyweight champion of the world, Roman.
Come on in, Paul. Let's talk about that, okay? Because last week, you were campaigning vigorously, might I add, as you do, for your client, Brock Lesnar, to skip the Royal Rumble completely and go straight to WrestleMania to compete for the world. Yes. But the great Paul Heyman, the man who is notorious for being able to talk his way into and out of every situation imaginable, failed his client, failed to get his client a bye straight out of the Royal Rumble and straight to WrestleMania.
I've been in a lot of depositions. That's not a question.
Touché. Let me rephrase that. Brock Lesnar is a conqueror. Brock Lesnar is the beast incarnate, and Brock Lesnar is probably the most physically dominating performer in WWE history. But as a result, Brock's got a lot of enemies, and 29 of them are going to be in that Royal Rumble match against Brock. So my question to you, straightforward so you can understand it, Mr. Heyman, is this. Did you try to get out of the Royal Rumble because you don't like his chances of winning this Sunday?
Mr. Jericho, my argument carries far more merit than that. Last WrestleMania, my client Brock Lesnar entered the ring as the undisputed champion. Brock Lesnar was not pinned. Brock Lesnar was not forced to tap out. Brock Lesnar did not lose the match. Brock Lesnar was never defeated for the WWE Heavyweight Championship of the world. Therefore, in my opinion, and maybe only, Lesnar should have had a bye out of the Royal Rumble straight into WrestleMania. But here's how I size this up. You have an intended victim of the authority, Roman Reigns. You have 28 other challengers, competitors, participants, and you have one conqueror, one Brock Lesnar. And honestly, I like the box office appeal. Because if I told you, Mr. Jericho, if you subscribe to the WWE Network, versus Alberto Del Rio, you'd subscribe. You get to see it this Sunday. If I told you subscribe to the WWE Network, you get to see Brock Lesnar versus Sheamus, Brock Lesnar versus Dean, Brock Lesnar versus The Big Show, Brock Lesnar versus Chris Jericho, Brock Lesnar in a rematch from last year's WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar against any one of the many surprises that they pull out of their tuckers every year at the Royal Rumble. You subscribe this Sunday. Brock Lesnar, like any man that stands in front of him in the Royal Rumble, he will throw said gentleman over the top rope and go on to WrestleMania as the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the world. Because I promise you this Sunday in the Royal Rumble match, Brock Lesnar turns the Royal Rumble into suplex.
You said does roll off the tongue, doesn't it? Suplex City.
Oh my God, really?
But let me ask
Yeah, really.
what if it does come down to Brock Lesnar versus Chris Jericho?
Jericho's gonna get his ass thrown out.
What happens if it's Jericho and Lesnar as the final two competitors in the Royal Rumble match? And what happens if Chris Jericho throws Brock top rope, wins the Royal Rumble match, and walks out the 7-time World Heavyweight Champion?
Well, I don't think it's going to be verbal. What was that?
Chris Jericho talks about being face-to-face with Brock Lesnar on Sunday. Why wait to Sunday? Well, the man who won the UFC Championship is the youngest of the time, the WWE Heavyweight Championship, NCAA Champion. You want to ask the Beast Incarnate some questions, Chris? Here comes the Beast. As a man who has no problem eliminating any opposition, he is not the most honored and revered athlete in sports combat history, Brock Lesnar.
Here comes Roman Reigns now.
Brock Lesnar's about to squash his ass.
What about some mind games? Not even letting Brock finish his entrance. Mind game, Reigns is coming back for some payback after that F5 from Lesnar last week. The highlight reel just got very interactive. And Reigns is itching for a fight. Jericho's ready for a fight. And Lesnar just stalking it. Brock Lesnar is the fight.
What I like about Brock Lesnar is that they call him, like, his moniker and everything is the Beast, and this motherfucker, like, will do that shit, and, like, he'll walk around the ring and stalk him and shit. And then go in there and whoop somebody's ass.
Stalking his way up the side. Get ready. Here we go.
The fans are gonna hate Rip Reigns, man.
Are you serious? And here comes Sheamus. Here comes the League of Nations.
Rusev just got suplexed.
As Jim Ross would say, like a pack of scalded dogs.
It's a barn burner.
What the hell's wrong? This is crazy.
Oh, Reigns got him again. Oh, here come the Wyatt family. They want to get into the act.
It's fucking chaos. It's chaos out there.
Where the hell's Lesnar at in this bitch?
But Brock's getting up. You know, if I were the Wyatts, I wouldn't be too happy by doing this because I'm pretty sure Brock's going to come hunting for them for sure Sunday and probably after that too.
Probably.
So have your fun while you can, boys.
That's crazy.
More!
This stupid little what? I bet you Triple H wins the Royal Rumble.
Who?
Triple H wins the Royal Rumble. Triple H.
That's what I'm thinking. But you know, hey, it is what it is. But you know, now here's what I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing the Wyatts I wouldn't mind seeing the Wyatt family turn on each other for the Royal Rumble because with Bray Wyatt yelling out, "It's mine, it's mine," he's got to remember his so-called other three brothers, every man for themselves as well. So that might be the start of the breakup for the Wyatt family for good. Anyway,
I've been waiting to see the
Stage Man, if you're still there.
For a while.
Yeah. Hey, Stage Man, your thoughts on the final segment? I thought it was pretty good. And he is still muted. Okay. Well, show's over. I'm going to go ahead and go off air here. Once again, I'm going to send a shout out to everybody who joined the show, the panel. Thank you, Bearstown. Thank you, Devin. Stage Man, Raging Staging. I want to thank WJ, the Right Smart Buster, Buster Right Easy. I want to thank Kyle Bichetto and the Wrestling Brainy. And for all these guys, peace and we out.